alternate land.
I don't have a dog in the fight, man. I ain't got a dog in the fight, but it's clear. You clearly.
Land a dog.
You clearly
Clearly what?
have a bias. You clearly feel away, little boy. But
What'd he say? About what?
yeah, we'll save it. Let's start somewhere else. Start somewhere else.
Shit.
Let's start somewhere else. Welcome to the Lot Podcast.
Welcome.
This is episode 228, if I'm correct, right?
No.
229?
229.
Damn.
229.
Right, you was here for 227.
Yeah, I was here that day.
You left to go fuck with Jack A. I kind of remember that, sort of. I don't know.
229. I'm feeling fine, and I ain't even had no wine.
Jesus. That do sound like some old, like, wino shit from the liquor store. Niggas spit that shit for you and shit. Like, I can rap too. You know what I'm saying? Let me get $1.
Speaking of dollars, any of y'all got some money? Y'all can loan me.
You big baller. What you talking about? Oh.
I know you came up with all them lottery tickets. You had to.
All them lottery tickets.
You had to.
know
At
what
least
I'm saying?
something. At least a couple
Something
stacks.
won something, shit.
Something.
Don't talk about that.
Nah, dog. Something won something.
No, nothing won nothing.
None won nothing.
Nothing won nothing.
None won nothing. Whole check on some tickets and not a one, huh?
I told you I did it wrong. The next check, I'm going to do it all right.
Wow.
Okay.
You got to keep trying. You know what I'm saying?
So you gonna be coming over here to go to sleep?
That's what's going to happen.
You gonna get your ass.
She going to understand, brother.
Shit.
I just left Vegas, man, so I need a couple dollars.
Wow. Just, yeah. Gambling on gambling, huh?
Your whole plans and priorities off.
My virtual gambling, which is lottery, and my live gambling, which is the tables, none of them have been successful, man.
I hear you.
The fuck is going on, man? And then on top of that, I'm hungry. I'm on sort of a fast. I haven't eaten anything solid in 22 hours.
On purpose?
Yeah,
Why?
because I'm trying to lose some weight, brother.
Let me ask you something, Ron.
What?
For what?
I want to be healthy, brother.
So wait. So
What?
stupid. So is it for health or is it for look purposes?
All of the above. Shit.
Which one is it more for?
Health. You know, I thought I was dying a few years ago.
We dying every day sometimes.
Yeah, a doctor told me that. After a checkup one time, I said, "Doc, am I dying?" He said, "We all dying."
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Well,
I'm like, you know what,
that's the
Doc? That
truth.
make a lot of sense. But now, you know, I went vegetarian for 2 years too. You don't believe it?
I do. No, you went vegetarian for 2 years. Did you get the outcome you were looking for?
Well, my levels went down. Like my sarcoidosis went down a little. Like when I went to my cardiologist. What's so funny?
Was that
Y'all laughing at my? You
worth,
laughing at my?
Was that worth the?
No, it's the fact that
no
you
more
just pulled
chicken?
sarcoidosis out. That's all.
Because that's the
That's
condition
all.
I
No,
got, brother.
no, I'm not. No. It's okay. It's all right. Just my sarcoidosis.
I don't know, bro.
But see, that's why I had went. I was trying to change some stuff. I hear when you clean your system out and stuff like that, it can reverse a lot of diseases and things, the ailments you got going on with you.
Sure, I can believe
So
that.
I was, I don't want to be taking their medicines
Yeah.
because I heard that's not the thing to do, right?
You get pills on pills on pills.
You know what I mean? So I started getting herbs on herbs on herbs.
Man, eat the cheeseburger, dog.
No, bro, I ain't ate beef in a long time.
Okay, eat whatever burger. Eat a chicken burger. I don't give a hell what it is, dog. Go eat,
You
man.
just want me to stay unhealthy and fat, man. You supposed to be encouraged. Look,
You got to be active.
look. Green juice,
That
man.
shit looks horrible.
Is that
green.
you got the chia
That
seeds in there
shit
too?
looks
No.
horrible.
What's the seeds
That's
in
the
bottom?
seeds from
Dog,
Kiwi.
dog.
Okay.
That shit look like dolphin piss.
kiwi. You know what's in this?
It don't even show up.
Listen, do y'all know what's in this? Oh, hell no. Well, look, America.
No, dude.
I got a liquid in here, but because it's green, it don't show up on the screen.
Definitely green.
But guess what's in it? I got celery, cucumber, pears, right?
And it was in a koozie.
Golden apples,
Dog, you buck.
Granny Smith apples, pineapples.
Did you weigh yourself yesterday and then go weigh yourself afterward? Are we gonna see if this
No,
works?
it's not for. It's
You
not
have
to
a
lose
control?
weight in one day.
It just
I'm trying to reboot my system, brother.
so when you do lose weight, is it gonna? It's not gonna be in a day.
No, it ain't gonna be in no motherfucking day. But if I fasted for about 3 days, I probably can drop about 5 pounds water weight.
So in one day you're gonna lose weight though, right?
I might lose a pound, but it ain't real weight. It's water weight.
Did you work out or
But
something?
if you do that 3 days in a row,
I might lose. It might equate to about 5-6 pounds.
I lose a pound a day for 3 days, equate to 5 or 6.
No, you won't lose a pound a day. You know, the longer the fast go, the more hyperactive your system will become, and it'll burn through the water because all you're doing is urinating water, and, you know, turning fat
drink
cells and old.
That's what I do.
No, brother.
But you gotta also like.
It's three
I have
niggas,
some.
three skinny niggas telling you what to do.
Yeah.
No, brother.
I have some beer at 7:30 when I can drink this after I drink this green
And you
this
gotta
green
be
shit.
active. You gotta be active.
Your
You gotta
math
work
don't
out.
work.
That's gonna happen too.
And when I say workout, like most people think, like especially niggas think that mean lift weights and shit. Nah,
No,
get on a
full
bike.
body work.
Get on a bike. That's the
Stairs.
most. You need cardio.
yeah, stairs,
You
all
need
of that.
you need to get to sweating.
But
and
like
get
I
some
said,
cardio.
I went on the fast last night, brother. Rome wasn't building a day.
No, I'm just saying.
I might not work out for 3, 4, 5 days.
What I'm saying is no matter what you do with your diet, if
Diet
you
is
don't-
the most important part, though.
And if you don't work out, if you're trying to lose weight, you can become more healthy, but you won't lose what you have if you don't work out.
Well, losing will come. Health is the first thing you should be chasing,
You absolutely
especially going into 50. You know what I'm saying?
right. Absolutely right.
Yeah, man. So that's what I'm. Y'all got all y'all giggles out?
Episode 229 of Live Podcast.
Motherfuckers laughing
I
at me.
don't know.
I wasn't
They
laughing.
laughing at my health
Well,
checks.
no, I was
People-
laughing at the way you said the word.
No, man. You
I'm
act
not
like
laughing at
sarcoidosis
you.
ain't a thing, man.
No, I know it is. It's just how you said it. It was funny to me.
So I'm a joke to you?
Here we go.
I'm funny to
joke.
you?
No, but I don't say things that's funny.
Hit you with the pesci.
That's what I was trying to do.
I don't
I
say
couldn't
things
think of
that's
the
funny.
next line though. I amuse you. That's what you
amuse
said,
you.
right?
Yep.
You mean like in a clown
The
way?
clown way. Yep.
Good movie, y'all. Y'all gotta go see that if y'all haven't seen it.
Y'all gotta go see it.
Yeah, it's at the show.
I seen
Like
somebody.
it's at the show.
They need to redo that movie with all of them as the age that they are now.
That shit would be hilarious. It would definitely be a comedy.
It would have to be.
Even though Ray Liotta is dead now.
Yeah, so I was like, it's a few people that's rest in peace,
Yeah.
passed.
Joe Pesci still alive?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still here, but Joe Pesci don't be outside like that.
I wouldn't either.
Yeah, but you know, got kids to raise.
Right.
So do Robert.
Yeah. So
both of
both
them.
of them.
Al
They gonna be on the
Pacino
set.
is not in Goodfellas.
He sure isn't.
Right. I meant De Niro.
Tell he didn't really watch. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
It's easy to remember them between each other.
The only mob
One
movie he
on-
watched
one-
was
One was Satan.
One dates black women, the other one
was
doesn't.
Harlem Nights.
Mob movie.
I'm trying to think. What,
Saw the Mod Squad.
fuck it, man. We ain't started with no music.
Are we back to playing music?
With my Juve, cause he hot and he don't wanna lose me. I like the way that fucking boy abuse me. He got a big dick and know how to use it. The most bet not fuck with my Juve, cause he hot and he don't wanna lose me. I like the way that fucking boy abuse me. He got a big dick and know how to use it. You know why? That's my Juve, that's my Juve. And he hot and he don't wanna lose me. That's my Juve, that's my Juve. And he hot and he don't wanna lose me. Oh baby, Oh, baby. Oh, baby. You gotta be crazy.
They called it. When I found it, I was like, oh, okay. No bass line.
Back when people would just take some live shit, put it into an MP3.
Clearly,
Yeah, it's-
I'm sitting here
no
like,
one ever re-recorded
Ready for the
it.
drop?
Never really did nothing.
then they play this on B Street. What's like, hold up.
No, Louisiana
I was
got
going
their
down my
own
whole,
vibe.
yeah, I was going down my whole little.
Should put that through AI.
They got a. We did feel it in the air. You hear it in the background.
I'm a baller, shot caller, pretty hinge blaze, Paula Henry
Put
Paula.
the twinkles in there.
I want my way. We can do it in the highway.
Hey, man. Hey, dog. Wait.
I got a little New Orleans, man. Oh, shit.
I don't think that's what Phil envisioned when he was
That's why none of this shit be getting clear. They be sitting there like, man, I'm gonna reimagine Joe's song. They be like, no.
no.
Fucking kid with a new toy, bro.
I've been doing my own thing. Loving having bad timing. But to my great surprise, ever since I've looked in your eyes,
This nigga wanna be a DJ so bad.
Remember when the DJ app was going crazy and he had
Yeah.
he was
That
spent
shit ran out.
he was spent days and
You see his face? That shit
yeah.
ran out.
DJ, I
fucking-
almost got it.
Oh, he would have a whole intro
DJ don't spend enough
DJ
time.
together mixed.
Yeah, no, those days are over, nigga. They gotta find it already done. AI now, nigga. AI got it, nigga.
Man, and that AI shit, bro. The newer shit I hear from it is scarier and scarier, bro. As I think about it in
I
depth.
sat there and told y'all this, 4-5 pods ago.
Yeah, that shit
We
crazy.
jumped the shark on that one, Jack. Motherfuckers need to stop that shit right now.
That shit crazy. It's here
Do
to
what
stay.
you got to do to turn that shit off. Hit the button.
This nigga said,
Not only is it here to stay, it's gonna replace reality.
Right.
And people can't wait.
I'm in class, sitting next to this senior. It's a computer studies 1. And the co-teacher, she assigned them to do a program demo. They
Yeah.
already went through it, this and that, whatever. I'm sitting next to this little girl, and she's, whatever. Let AI do this real quick. Sat back and generated it. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like,
AI did the work for
I
us?
said, so you just going,
yeah, so if
you
you got a paper to write?
I was like,
Wow.
you gonna do that? Okay, cool. But I'm sitting right here, like we having a conversation. You're telling me what you're doing, but you can't do it. I was like, oh wow,
Yeah.
this is about to change the game, fucking for real.
Man.
Watch this.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you know this song.
Thick, crumble skin, 5 this bitch a 10. Her done, bills paid, catch me sliding in a Benz. I ain't looking for no.
I'm so happy I stay inside.
Watch this. Same lyric.
Fucking AI, bro.
He gonna have this shit under some Patti LaBelle.
Right.
Hey, watch. Sex.
Hey, I was close, goddammit.
They give it to a guy.
Head done, bills paid, catch me sliding.
Sexy,
Jesus.
have no skin. Whoa, 5 this bitch did.
This is AI, y'all. This man done
That was
Sexy
real
Red through an AI filter with different genres of
Put it through
music.
that Celtic one. Let me hear through that Celtic one.
I got you. Y'all, I'll bring it up. I got to
crazy.
generate that one.
No, that's
Oh, you can't do it. It can't go on the fly, huh?
Yeah, I got to do it, but I got to
too
put
much,
it in. And,
Oh, okay.
That combined with them fucking robots and how them motherfuckers are getting more and
Flamethrower,
more
bro.
agile. Yeah, that dog with that flamethrower attached, flipping off of a fucking tree, doing backflips with the flame. Yeah, that shit was
Stop.
crazy. That shit was crazy.
Stop. What are you talking about?
But you got a mansion in California sliding off the goddamn mountain through the fires. You like, where the fuck is them dogs at now?
So what I'm talking about is, I mean, I'm sure by now, I forget that it's a company in New England. That all the videos of the robots they've had, guys, most of them have been of a dog.
All yellow and black.
Yeah, and it's most of them have been of a dog, right? And this dog has progressed and progressed. If you've seen their clips from just taking a couple steps to walking to climbing to running faster to doing all type of shit. The last one that I saw, the motherfucker had a flamethrower attached to its back, and that motherfucker was moving and fucking that shit.
But
was
they
crazy.
also been putting the robot silhouette over the real silhouette and making the real. Because I seen a couple where I seen the real one and then seen the one with the robot over it.
Nigga, what the fuck?
Okay, all right.
Is that gasoline?
Yeah, this is the damn robot.
They send them in to do what they need to do. GPS, I can talk over it.
Yeah, this mother.
Explain what you seen.
Basically, what I'm saying is you see how this motherfucker is moving now, and it's like it's nothing to attach a weapon to that. A real. It's like you see the motherfucker with a
Biometrics, you
flamethrower.
can
Like
take whatever.
yeah,
You create a
like-
defense line and be like, I need to. You put the biometrics, and I need to look in your eyes, and you can pass. And if not, you get flamethrower.
basically they are.
Fatality right
This
there on the
is
scene.
this is their ground troops. They already got their air
That's
troops.
infantry.
They already got their air troops and drones, and those motherfuckers can fuck shit up from anywhere you
Now,
went
this
and
is the infantry.
pinpoint, and
After the
they're
drone-
accurate, and
after
yeah,
the drone do its
they
thing,
got these motherfuckers come
Then
through.
you send that in to either retrieve or finish off.
Holy fuck. Dude.
Do they have them running yet?
That works.
Yeah, that was one of the early.
That was-
Before they
that was the
attached
robotics
anything.
of the-
Yeah, before they attach anything
how
to
they-
the
They
motherfucker.
can flip and jump up.
Look,
Nigga.
you see that
Yeah,
motherfucker?
they got agility.
And like I always say, this is what they're putting out in public. So who knows what the hell they actually got going on? You
They
know
got
what I'm
one that's
saying?
as big
Like,
as a car, an SUV.
yeah,
They got one
dog.
that's
You
big as
know
an
what they
elephant.
really got, dog. Like,
I want that for Christmas.
You gonna
That
be on the
should be
registry.
so cold. Hey, what?
You gonna put a tray on it and have beer. Like, take him a beer.
Yeah, like my blood.
Well, if I
Put a can over on his butt. Like,
Big ass dog
until
blood.
that
blood lighter.
motherfucker, the motherfucker spaz on you and shit like iRobot.
spaz. No, I got a remote control or some
Nah,
shit,
and,
right?
and iRobot, they all just went look.
No, I
it didn't
remember
matter.
the fucking movie.
It didn't matter. I don't give a fuck what control you got for that motherfucker.
That's gonna be the hottest item this Christmas. I promise you.
That shit ain't for sale.
What you mean? Everything for sale.
No, not yet.
That's defense budget.
Yeah, it's
shit.
defense.
know
That's
what you're
defense shit.
Y'all think the fish shit ain't for sale?
Not yet.
Arnold
Not
is the
yet.
only person
It's-
that can buy that right now.
Yeah, it's a couple.
Well, maybe not.
You're a couple years away from that.
He's talking about for sale, not for sale.
Thank you.
No, and I'm saying not even really like. But now I will
You know
say,
Tony Stark.
motherfuckers do have them fucking robot waitresses in their house.
And that's what I be thinking about. What was the nigga that went?
Think they fuck him?
Yep.
No, Elon
It's
Musk.
Hollywood, so
Elon Musk gave. It wasn't Van
Robot
Lathan.
pussy.
What was the nigga name that he gave?
Well, yeah, it wasn't Van Lathan, but it's Van something, ain't it? The other, it's the bald headed
other
nigga.
Van.
Yeah, it's the bald headed
Nigga's
nigga that's
wrong.
on CNN.
Van Axel?
No,
No.
Not Van Lathan. Van
Jones.
Jones.
You know, he got all that money from Elon when he went up in that spaceship, and then he came down. He landed and was like, "I'm gonna give him like $50 million."
Yeah.
No, it was more than that. It was more than that. Yeah, it was a couple hundred. I thought, or 100 and something.
That's your boy. You can get a flame throwing robot.
That's what I'm saying.
Van
That's what I'm
Jones.
saying. That's what I'm saying. No, motherfuckers.
You know
sell-
Tony Stark.
Period.
Yeah.
Maybe, but you know
Because
that's.
Tony Stark gave
It
all his friends
depends. Here's
suits.
the thing.
Hey.
That company,
You want a suit?
Boston, what is it? Boston Mechanics, I think it is. That company and their
Yeah, I
defense
want a suit.
contract,
46
they don't. They ain't fucking that shit up with fucking with Elon because Elon is not necessarily friends with the government. You know what I'm saying? So
Even more reason to sell that shit to some oligarch who shorty just wants something that nobody else got.
ain't no company. Look at what Google does. Ain't no company fucking up government contract if they got it. So whatever the
Yeah,
government say
you're right.
to do, I'm going. What you want me to do?
Yeah.
I ain't
Not
want-
sell.
well,
you know what you
Don't
do?
sell to him.
Well,
You
look at
sell it
this.
for triple, and you say they stole it.
Well, even then, the government
Say they stole it.
the government
still
gonna,
they gonna
gonna
end the
sell it
contract.
anyway. What is wrong with you?
But it's
They're gonna sell it anyway.
But guess
They gotta
what?
sell
But
my
Javen,
shit. I can't
That's
sell
money
my
on
shit.
the, that's actually on the books.
They
that
not selling
don't
it
nobody
new.
want to talk
But Javen,
about.
They
I
not
know.
selling it new. They
But I
selling
don't-
it when it's outdated
but
to them.
Javen, I don't lose my
They
contract
don't need
though.
it no more.
When they don't need it no more.
If they sell it, who cares? I don't go fuck what you do after I sell it to you.
Yeah.
I got my money and I keep getting my money. So nah, if they say don't sell it, I ain't selling it. I'm gonna keep this contract.
Flame throwing drone dogs. I want one. That shit was cold.
What you gonna do with it, bro?
Man, I can't tell you.
I tell you, I got a key.
I can't tell you.
Then they gonna be the new DMX and shit.
Hey, man.
All right, let's get this shit started.
Y'all remember that Martin episode when he walked in with that rock?
We 20 minutes in, man. Episode 229. Let's start this podcast, man.
Sit.
What's-
Lay.
That shit was too stupid.
Oh man,
I miss shit like that.
I just watched this shit. Like
Good Martins,
month
good,
ago.
good,
Greatest sitcom
good
ever,
Fresh
man.
Princes, good. You know what I'm saying? Just good sitcoms. The way of the sitcom is it's kind of dead, y'all. Like heavyweight boxing.
Now, who's your favorite Martin character, though, bro?
Favorite Martin character.
Silent.
Kung Fu Joe. Dragonfly Jones. Favorite Martin character. Probably that nigga who used to be the mechanic. Talking about, don't you know? No, that shit would have me in stitches, man. For real, like
I just want to sing my song.
Yeah,
I just want to sing my song.
song. That's all.
That nigga had 90 versions of Don't You Know No Good.
What was the little nigga name?
Roscoe.
Roscoe. Snotty nose. Ain't no more shits like that.
No more, man.
Somehow they need to bring stuff like that back. In some
Oh,
type
no.
of way.
Martin's still on.
No. This nigga, man. In an updated way, man.
Nah, it ain't going to be funny, bro.
Oh my
saying-
god!
I'm not saying
This nigga
update
said
Martin. I'm
Martin's
talking
still
about
on.
update the idea of the sitcom.
Who going to be the new Martin?
No, you gotta go find him.
None of these niggas is that funny.
You gotta go find him.
Oh man,
The Upshaws. I like the Upshaws.
Mike,
That's
that
on
shit.
Netflix. Yeah, I like that. That was decent. But look at the reach. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have to go to fucking Netflix. You
This
know what I'm
nigga went all the way
saying?
to Netflix.
Talk about fucking sitcom.
Wasn't that y'all talking about how TV going to be gone any motherfucking way?
Yes.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, where y'all want to start?
I don't know what's been going on in the news, man. I've been on vacation.
What's been going on in the
Shit, the main thing going on in the news is the goddamn kids in all these schools and the protests and the encampments on the campuses.
And kept.
Yeah, so basically,
camp? They done set
they
up
basically been
shop.
protesting and set up camps within. Depends on the school, but most of them, if you got a quad, a lawn area in front of the main faculty building or the main not the
Wow.
main faculty building,
of
they're
the war.
because of the war, because of the shit in Gaza, because they want the schools to divest from Israel. That is what they're attempting. That's what they say they are protesting for.
So,
And it's not the protest that's been the thing. It's been how the police have been handling the protest, specifically within major cities.
wow.
So Columbia University in New York, it went crazy
got
out there.
images of that shit.
UCLA in LA went crazy out there. And U of Chicago hasn't gone crazy, but it's been you know what I'm saying? It's been tense. And their alumni weekend is this weekend. And they're more or less still on the verge of probably canceling a lot of the shit. That's why they pulled the kids. That's why they did what they did the other day, and they pulled all the kids. They broke up the encampment. So what happened here at the U of Chicago is they broke into the, well, they ain't break into the encampments, but at 3 o'clock in the morning, something like that, while all the kids asleep, they bombarded the encampments, pulled all the kids out while they were asleep, smashed everything, pulled them out, moved them in the area, basically moved them out the area, right?
Yeah.
And they still kind of barricaded themselves along the line, but they moved them out of the area, basically, is what they were trying to do. And it's basically a standstill at this point.
All that's gonna do is piss a motherfucker off.
White kids got
Waking
too much
me up
time
at
on
3
their
in the
hands,
morning.
man.
Well, these just ain't white kids either, though, Ron. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying?
I can do whatever the fuck I want to do.
Yeah, but some things that you choose to do just ain't the right thing. And as your brother, I'm gonna try to put you on the right
Man,
path.
what schools we talking about again?
All of them.
It is all of them.
All of them.
And the thing,
All of what?
over the world.
universities.
Over the world.
Howard doing it?
Yeah, they did it. Yes, it was a lot of yes. Yeah.
Grambling doing it?
No, I'm telling you.
Show me the article that say Howard and Grambling doing it.
Listen to what I'm saying, right? They haven't.
I fucked you up with that.
The only ones that have been in the news have been the ones in the major cities because how the police handled it.
You just see your face. You looked at me like this shit, man. He had to pull a rabbit out of his mother. Yeah. Howard ain't doing it. Gremlin ain't doing it. The white kids is, just like I said.
Okay.
You gonna find you gonna find 3 black chicks in the group with them.
Can I ask you a question? What about the Jewish people that are in it?
What about what?
The Jewish people.
Oh, that's too silly.
Which Jews? The Hebrew Israelites or the Jews?
The Ashkenazis.
The white people?
Mm-hmm.
What about them?
They're protesting against this shit. They in the protest too.
Like I said, white people.
No, but I'm saying, but they're protesting against what would be their country.
Well, they gotta. It's their country, so yeah, they should be protesting.
What? It's not their country technically, but
Well, no, I mean not their country, but the battle was between them and another side.
but they're protesting
they're
against.
against.
They're not protesting for. They're
that would
protesting
make
against.
sense.
Also
Against the protest,
against
Against their
Israel.
own understanding.
Yeah, against Israel.
all the
Yeah.
American Israels is protesting against the Israel.
Some of them are. You also here's the craziest one, right? University of Mississippi. White kids on white kids.
That's gotta be fun.
Howard and Gremlin ain't protesting, right? Oh, okay. I don't know. Y'all said all the schools. Matter of fact, let's do it broader. How many of the HBCUs are protesting? Let's do that.
So
I just want to see.
No, so
Y'all said all.
No. So if the HBCUs ain't doing it, wait. Let me ask you a question.
Did you say
No.
all? Did you say all?
Yes, I did.
Majority.
All right. I just want to say.
That's a majority, man.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Right.
Oh, majority of which schools? The white ones?
Okay.
How many of the black ones are doing it?
Are there black kids at those universities?
At
Yeah.
at the
Yeah.
white school?
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you it's gonna be folk.
No,
Emo,
it's not folk.
What they call emo?
It's not full.
What they call them girls, man? They be,
It's not full.
They be.
North Carolina.
I hate my mom.
North Carolina AT&T.
A&T.
They did it.
A&T.
I said AT&T.
Yeah, you did. Well, that message is there, yo.
About one needle they say.
Shooting in the
Throw a
air.
grenade real
They
quick.
think they
But no,
protesting
what I'm
that.
saying is, so
Say
what you're
Aggies for
saying is,
Palestine.
if it ain't,
What was
All of the
the
students are protesting for.
what was the
Palestine.
gist of their protest?
For Palestine? They for
I mean, what did they do? Did they set up an encampment?
They kind of just getting on. It says as protests grow around the institutions, North Carolina, AT&T students created a group.
A&T.
you said AT&T.
You don't even know that school. That ain't even us.
In Greensboro.
Yeah, no, I know school, but Aggies for Palestine. They just created a. They
They just made a group
They
yesterday.
create. Yeah. Recently,
That's how trends work.
As of 5 days ago.
They trends spread.
Trend spread.
I think somebody doing it.
No, shout out to Palestine though. Like, you know,
Shout out to Palestine.
I'm just saying, like, no, I get it. I get it. But, come on, man. It's a lot of, when they gonna ever protest for some shit that's going on in Africa?
The Congo.
The Asians taking over Africa.
You think niggas know about that shit?
That's my point.
No, I'm just asking you. No, I know. No, that's a different
And
point.
they ain't gonna know.
No, I know, but they will know. If they know, you think niggas won't protest? I'm asking.
Yeah, I think so.
No, not unless some white people start doing it first.
Especially on colleges, like you said, it's trendy. So
Yeah.
and it always like the summer blow up, like how they what they were saying that shit in the Middle East when they had a summer uprising or the spring uprising. It's always like that in the spring or some shit.
But it's also this generation of kids has been through.
And colleges do that.
They've
too.
been through a lot.
What I want to ask y'all is, with all this protest and all this shit happening with all this political shit, Donald Trump, Biden, Palestine war,
Drake and Kendrick.
whatever, all of that. The
You weren't
national
here for that.
convention is here in August.
Last week, August, yes.
It's here. It ain't been here since '68. And the last time it was here, if you know your history.
Shit went down.
Yeah,
And so it's aggregators. It is people that
yes.
show up to these protests and
Just
egg
to-
people
yeah,
on. And,
just to be an
and that's, I
ass.
think that's happening on these college campuses as well.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, no. Oh, yeah.
So
yes,
I'm saying,
yes.
with that, a mix of that plus that, because you got to think they also go into all of the flagship schools. You know what I'm saying? They go into UCLA,
Columbia really
Princeton,
isn't.
Columbia, all of these different.
Columbia ain't really flagship like that.
Well, I'm
Depends
just saying-
on what you mean. What
I'm saying is,
like,
when you think of universities
Columbia,
in America,
New York?
if
Yeah,
you're
okay.
having a general conversation and you naming universities in America, these are the universities you name.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You name Yale, Princeton, Harvard,
UFC.
UCLA.
But you ain't saying Columbia though. I'm just saying. I feel you.
I
No,
disagree.
no,
we
no,
talking about
no,
New
no,
York
no, no.
universities?
No, yeah, that's specific. He said American universities, and I think, and especially if you name it Ivy
You're
League
being
schools.
real specific. I'm
Harvard,
just saying, if you're
Princeton.
generally speaking and you like, man, I'm speaking of just college culture, you're talking about these universities that I think provocateurs are showing up to put rocks in these students' hands. Now, granted, it could be something, they couldn't do it against something that they didn't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? It is something that they already are. Once you show them the information, it is like, oh, hey, yeah, it is. Why are we, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
Which they went to students, you know what I'm saying, which are very impressionable. They are looking for a cause, you know what I mean? Like, if you can't get those dropout students that's sitting at the crib, not in school. It takes a group, right? Like if it's 5 people sitting in a room and they show you information, then y'all get to looking at each other, and then it's like one nigga stand up and do something, and then we create a cause, and it's, you know what I mean? Like, it don't happen.
But what's the actual truth when it comes to that war? What's the actual truth, Ahmad?
Oh, the actual truth is the real truth is they're trying to get to that coastline to get this money, right? And the only way he was going to be able to do that was, I mean, yes, there's an amicable way to do that, but then you have to pay these motherfuckers, right? You got to cut them in, and they don't want to cut them in. And here's the reason, the real reason the world is kind of putting up their hands, because various countries around the world own land offshore, and they sat at the table and broke that shit up and divided it up, right?
Yeah.
So that's why they kind of let that shit happen. And if you look at it, as they move through Rafah now and have reached Egypt, right? They've cleared out all the space. And yeah, they're good now. That's the legit reason why all this shit is really, really, really happening.
Do you think Chicago is ready for the national convention in August?
Yeah, why not?
We deal Chicago to deal with GDs and Blackstones for
2024.
100 years.
Don't get it twisted. If the temperature is crazy, we will see tanks and shit.
Half the
You might see that anyway.
You
Wait,
know the temperature.
time out.
You know the
might see that
It's the
anyway.
weatherman.
Yeah, no.
We know the
When I,
temperature at the end of August.
when I say see
gonna
tanks
be
and
90.
shit, right? Yes, there's gonna be
know
tanks.
the temperature.
No, there's gonna be tanks downtown, maybe in certain areas, maybe not tanks.
Do you call,
But
if
I'm
you the
saying
mayor, do you
legit
call in the
seeing
National
tanks.
Guard?
For what?
Depends on the temp.
I'm gonna tell you
probably.
this much right now.
Maybe.
If it's gonna be any rioting or whatever going up about when that thing get hit, it ain't got nothing to do with no goddamn prevention.
When is
It's
Lava?
gonna be because they facilitated the avenue for motherfuckers to riot and loot.
Riot.
I always thought that shit was.
Because we don't give a damn about that convention. And when I say we, I'm talking about black people.
We gonna care, niggas. You know why? You know why black people gonna care about it? Because of the traffic.
That's about it. It's gonna have nothing to do with
Yeah,
the
that's
actual
gonna be a
thing.
Well, shit,
like,
I don't take 290
why I
anyway.
can't go
so
down this street
fuck
no more?
That shit. That shit gonna be at the United Center.
But
I'm
see,
good.
and even in that, it's different when the city cut some shit off due to the convention, and you see them blue horses out or whatever, you like, oh man, this is inconvenient. If it's protesters doing that shit, you like, let me through. Like,
Fuck you.
I'll run y'all ass.
I
Like,
swear to God.
that's crazy. Like, the white man could be like, go that way. You like, all right.
Because
You know
the
what I'm saying? These motherfuckers be like, you don't be like, huh? What you saying? You like,
Is it-
nigga,
is-
you
Because that
Is
white
it
man
really
gonna,
from here?
because that
Is it
white man
energy?
gonna put
why
you in
is this white
jail.
motherfucker on 49th?
That too. The
That white man gonna put you in jail.
Facts.
That white motherfucker.
But I'm
That white
saying,
motherfucker's a cop.
is
Got a
it-
badge.
is it-
He gonna put my ass in jail if I go across that
on both
line.
sides with cameras waiting for you to hit them. So
I'm
they
saying
be
though,
like,
is it energy, just energy transference
I
in
don't
a
know.
sense
That's
on the
what
side
I'm
of since if Buddy was like, no, you can't go that way. It's pretty calm, pretty smooth, right?
Yeah.
You get a bunch of assholes in front of you, you know what I'm saying?
Nah. You can't
That
hear what they
aggressive
say.
energy,
I gotta
you know
turn
what I'm
down my
saying?
music.
Turn your
Like,
shit
when I
up,
see the
and it's like,
police 2 blocks ahead with flashing lights and a horse up. If I keep going and I run into the cops, then
So what was the tone of the convention that where all hell went up? What was that about?
it's
It was
racist.
68, nigga.
So that was really
It was just 1968 in America.
okay. Cool. Now what do you think the tone of this one would be about? For it to get to
Well,
to
first
that
of all-
level.
First of all,
Similar.
it
war
is- well,
going
I'm
on
gonna say this.
in
It's,
race.
it's,
So we go-
always, it's always a clash. If you take any civil class, my ultimate question to y'all is about the mayor. He's a new mayor. He's never been mayor. He's about to be tested. Do you go over cautious and protect your whole? I ain't never been mayor. I'm a teacher, and now I'm the mayor, and I'm the mayor of the 3rd biggest city in America, and they have a national convention coming here. And I'm focused on trying to get these teachers paid and get potholes filled. And now I'm in a national spotlight. It's niggas in China. You know what I'm saying? Like, so now it's like, do I go over and beyond, or I just be like, no, I believe in my police force.
No. I can
Like-
see him going over,
like-
but not because of out of
But then you
fear.
look scared.
But not out of fear. I was finna say, not out of fear that, it might be a riot or something, but just because we got the fucking government here, like, that type of thing. Like,
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not like the president here. If you go too hard and, like, say the convention starts on Thursday,
yeah.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, they see barricades, tanks, motherfuckers can't go downtown.
Yeah.
Niggas complaining. You are tripping for, like you said, we don't even give a fuck about this shit. I'm trying to go to work. This shit don't start to Thursday. It's going to be a problem. Then, if Thursday happens and them barricades ain't up and shit go, so what do you, you have to play this shit very, and if you're not a civil motherfucker that come from a civil family that teach you how to do this or to have the connections to be like, hey, he did the right thing, and nobody's covering your ass in this. Nobody's gonna take your side. When the shit hits the fan, everybody gonna be like, I'll run. Like, this is Julius Caesar now. Everybody got their knives out. So what I'm saying is, how do you hold on to what you think that you ain't even got your feet wet in your mayorship yet? Like, you just still shaking hands and introducing and hanging your plaque on the wall and decorating your office and being like, this is what I want to do.
I'll say this: if he does work that twist,
What
and
twist?
make sure that the DNC convention goes smooth.
And I'm asking, how does he do
like they say, BB plus. If he can pull that off, that will pull his mayoral
Re-election card.
whatever to a whole different.
And that's what I'm saying. You're on the clock. You know you have to. Everybody's watching. Like, all donors, everybody. When re-election comes and you be like, hey, I need $1, they're like, nigga, I don't like how you handle that.
He has some.
I give you 1,000, but I'm giving them 5.
He has some insulated assistance due
Yeah.
to the fact that Secret Service will have certain things in check, and Secret Service, if they feel anything is off, will reach out above their heads.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? So he does have some assist because a former president's going to be here, right? And they always have Secret Service detail. So, but that's just
like a 2, 3, 4, 5 block radius.
But it's not. No, it's not. It's there. The pathway to and from wherever they stay at has to be that. Ain't no. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That moves pretty. What I'm saying, I'm saying just to say this, to say the fact that as far as initially going into it, if the temperature ain't right, they will put on alert. that will automatically put on another that before whether fam,
I get that.
yeah, you know what I'm saying.
But it
that's why I
goes
said
above
it's
him.
some help, but that's just if
even
it
in
gets
that,
to that
yeah,
point,
yeah,
What
yeah.
you're
whether he does.
is this is my kitchen, and now we're bringing all these people in the kitchen, and you know how it be when it's a lot of people in the kitchen. Shit gets fucked up. You see what I'm saying? So at some point, somebody has to take the lead, and that's how it's gonna go down when it's written at the end. Did this shit go off without a hitch, or it went off without a hitch because this, like he said, federal motherfucker came? Like, you know what I'm saying? A Dick Cheney motherfucker played the background and really did the work. You know what I'm saying? Like it. I'm just saying, like, how do you navigate this shit as a new mayor that ain't never ran for shit? You just happen to win. Everybody, your shit is already in the tank. So you might want to use this to bring it up. Do you just ride this out, get your, you know what I'm saying, get your rocks on?
You gotta protect though.
You go and put the right people around you.
Who would you grab?
Who would I grab?
Name 3 people you'll grab, or two, 3 people you'll grab.
I would grab whoever's the brigadier general that's close to here in the army.
Let me give you some options. As your black black mayor. Let me ask all of y'all. Would y'all go with
He
Mayor
asked me
Lightfoot?
3 things and then he cut.
Would y'all? No. I'm just saying. Would y'all go back? Because we got a lot of topics. But I'm saying, would you reach out to Mayor Lightfoot and her former staff? Like, would that be?
No.
No.
That's a no for you. All right. Would you reach out to any former mayors, Daley, any of their?
Maybe Daily.
Okay.
Maybe
No.
Daily.
What'd you say?
Maybe Daily.
Farrakhan, shit like that.
I'll see if Baraka come out for me.
Terry Hill, like former.
This
police
is a
captain.
Democratic convention, right? I'll see if Baraka come out for me.
Yeah, but that's.
But that's not what actually he's saying.
Yeah.
What I'm and see that's my
what I'm
point. That's why I'm that's why I said I would go and talk to whoever some military official who knows about crowd control. I need to know.
That's what you're talking about?
I need to know it.
That nigga said Lightfoot. What the fuck she know about crowd control?
And that's why I said no. I need to
We ain't
know
talking about crowd control in Boys Town, okay?
I need to know and understand that off jump because I have to look at worst case scenarios here.
Would you try to reach out to somebody from that was involved in the 68 convention that's in Chicago now?
Bro, that was an eon ago, bro. Ain't nobody.
No, only because of their more updated examples of what happened 60 years ago. You could see that.
All right. Well,
Within
so
the last,
you
like-
say who you reach out for crowd control. Anybody else want to add to who they reach out for crowd control? Just crowd control. All right. Then for the experience that you're about to go through.
Them niggas who used to pat you down at the click. You remember them niggas? Bro, you remember the old click? You remember them niggas? Them niggas, they know what they doing, bro. They
They're gonna be spread thin. They ain't enough of them.
Oh shit!
You remember that? And I think they was strong, bro. Like them
They know what they doing.
Do you remember them niggas, bro? They was mad aggressive. Nobody was doing shit wrong at the click, bro. Do you remember? You remember them niggas I'm talking about? It was like 7 of them. They had everybody in order. I'm telling you, the whole convention, bro. 7
You
dudes.
said convention.
No, any protest, they wailing all of that beef.
If one of you cats out there security at the click is listening to this, hey, chime in. You know what I'm saying? Let us know one of them times when you had to actually make
You can
something
sit
happen.
them niggas
You know what I'm
on. Look, sitting their ass over there to Gaza. I guarantee you.
Clean it up.
Listen, them niggas right there,
At the click.
they quelling all beef. What? That shit'll be over. You want some crowd control? Get them niggas.
I just think he got a lot on his hands, man. I mean, we can go.
Man, I don't think it's gonna be that big. The only thing it's gonna be is the thing, cause it's a thing. It's gonna be a problem, but I don't see nothing.
If it was the
that's a
Republican,
riot.
if it was the Republican,
Yeah,
though,
yeah.
then it would be a little bit more spicy.
Yeah.
But being at the DNC, it's not gonna be. It could be spicy, but fam, if Trump was coming here, that's a whole different kind of spicy.
Yeah, I see that.
That's
I hear that. I see that. If it was the
He might
Republican,
show up too. You know,
No, he's not.
He'll be like on some.
He's not.
No, you right.
That's out of.
Still might,
No,
nigga,
he's not. He's not gonna. Nobody.
He gonna make some type of splash.
At the Democratic joint though.
He ain't gonna do it. No, he's not gonna do that.
Trump Tower, nigga, at the top.
Small building.
I don't want no Democrats in here, nigga.
They can come here if I want.
Yeah, flagging them with niggas for the click. Now, click.
You know what? Now that I think about it, though, you mentioned Trump. It might be some Trump supporters that might come up here and be like, you know what I'm saying? That might happen.
Of course, no.
Oh, that's definitely.
I
gonna
know,
happen.
but I'm just saying, if it was Trump here and that amount of Republicans and Trump supporters coming in,
no, it'd be a problem.
and they did, that's a whole different.
That's
world.
what we gotta wait to see. We gotta see how the numbers looking of them Republican Trump supporters. If they hear,
It's a blue state.
but I'm saying if they like you said, he
I was
might
gonna
do some
say-
dumb shit
I was
like,
gonna say, time
let's
out,
go,
like,
y'all.
On top
he do
of, like
that.
you said,
If he
their
rallying
lobbyists,
troops,
He got to go where it's red, though.
their lobbyists,
So
every-
he's
probably
not gonna do
wait-
it. He won't do it.
If he do, it won't be in Chicago because the rest of Chicago is red.
but not just
So he'll be somewhere right outside of Chicago.
well, not just Trump.
You know what
Let's
I'm
just say
saying?
the
It's
Republican donors, Republican loyalists. You know what I'm saying? This is where lobbyists come in
But ain't
at,
the-
to
the
actually
electoral-
cause chaos like
they
that
go
in
where
type of
their
protest.
base is because the electoral votes is who kind of like usher them in and give them a hotel and do all that. Like you ain't gonna trust.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying because what we in, we a blue
you
state.
wouldn't
It's
trust
like
the
Just
business
right-
team
I'm
to
just
set
saying.
you up
Right
at
off
a
the
hotel,
top of
it's gonna
y'all
be
mouth.
bugged. They gonna
right off the top of your head, how many people you think he could rile up to come?
he gonna talk shit.
Hey y'all, let's let
he
my
gonna go-
team. Let's go to
No, he gonna say shit.
enough, right?
He gonna energize the base when they hear it. He gonna be like, that Democratic shit in Chicago is bullshit, blah, 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 blah. Or he might even be like, protect my building. Don't let them Democrats fuck up my building.
Yeah, it might be crazy around the
Yeah,
building.
they'll-
But they're gonna have
it's gonna be
extra
crazy around the
security.
building.
Yeah, it'll be there's
Definitely
extra
gonna be
police around there. He probably won't be able to park nowhere near there.
I got-
Drive over there. They'll
We can
cut
get
that
off this,
off.
But I got pulled over earlier, and I knew I was clean. And that's one thing about being clean and straight. I just didn't have my license on me, but I was straight. So I knew I ain't had nothing in the car. I knew I was straight. So, and it was the dick, so I knew they wasn't gonna run me too.
But some will end up in your car if they really wanted it to.
Yeah, but I was good. I knew I was good. The dude that came to the
Threw your
driver-
white boy voice on.
No, I was good. The dude that came to the driver's side was a nigga. He was cool.
Oh, okay,
He was cool, but his partner, you know how they sneak up on the side and be like, "Let your window down for my partner." Like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, cool. Long story short, while the driver's trying to find my information or whatever, because I ain't have my license, I just told him my shit. So he looking up on the computer. I'm talking to dude, and I'm like, "So what y'all gonna do when the Democratic convention come in August?" Like, what? He like, that nigga dropped his head.
Damn.
I'm like, you got to start calling for them days off now. That nigga raised his head. It was like, yeah. But like, I'm still a suspect. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
he ain't kicking it with me, but
Right.
he's just
He
like,
like
That's a good
that,
point.
that was a
that's
nugget
good
right
call.
there.
Like,
Hey.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's just interesting. Like, you can see, like, it ain't no, I don't want to say faith, but it ain't like, it's just different. I've been in the city all my life, man. I done seen big shit where it's been like, where they be like, "Shit, I wish a nigga would try some shit. We ready." Versus being like, just got to take it one day at a time, man. You're like, oh, shit.
Daily,
okay.
stay ready. He was one of the dudes I would go talk to.
And that's what made me ask y'all when I was like, oh, shit, niggas ain't even thinking about it. And it's like not being
Say
publicized.
again?
Where is he?
Yeah.
At the crib in Evanston, right?
You sure?
Yeah, he popped out a couple months ago. They showed him on TV. I think.
Why you say you should? He
came
in your
downtown
basement or something, dog?
No, he just hasn't. He hasn't been seen in public and moving around.
Because
He said
Daily
that-
don't
he
be
said
on.
that.
He don't be
I
on
mean,
that
he's,
shit.
he's getting up there.
Yeah, no, yeah, that too. That too, yeah.
Yeah.
At least
Old
what,
Daily.
pushing
He
80,
gonna
right?
stop when that nigga down.
Oh, maybe. That's gonna. I don't know how I feel about that, but that's probably what's
The
Daily
Prince,
wasn't that bad.
the Prince of Chicago.
Overall, Daily wasn't that bad. Overall, for real.
Who's
Being
the
mayor-
worst? Who's
being
the worst
Tom.
mayor we had
in my life?
that you can remember? Yeah.
His exit though was so
Yeah, he fucked his exit up. That Meg's Field and all that shit.
Nah, not just that. This the
Let me see.
the
But,
park, the
what-
park and shit.
Yeah. Oh shit.
That's been a nice
Right,
episode,
you know what I'm
y'all.
saying? Worst man in my lifetime.
I don't even know all of them.
Rahm Emanuel.
Okay,
Rahm fucking Emanuel.
I'll give you that one.
Rahm Emanuel didn't do shit that I thought that dude was gonna do. That dude turned. He was straight an entertainment man.
I'll give you that,
That shit was wild as fuck.
one. Ron fucking the man.
Rahm fucking Emanuel.
You just out there getting the check.
Nigga. Hey.
Y'all want to stay with Chicago? I was gonna ask y'all about some friendship, but we can go to the real quick. I wanted to chime in about the Chosen Few being $90 and people having a complaint about Chosen Few DJs Chicago picnic. Started out for free, then went to $25.
What was it last year?
50, 75. It was two different prices.
Makes sense. If it was if you already at 75, then
How you think the turnout gonna be?
I think it's also you trying to weed out the riffraff.
yeah, that is. It's part, that's now. There's gonna be a lot of people who love that shit. Oh, they ain't gonna give a fuck.
Yeah.
I also feel like it's for people that don't, I don't want to say a safe space, but it's just like people that don't get invited to shit or go outside a lot. Like it's like you don't because you're whatever those fears are that don't make you move around the city. We're gonna try to squash those so you can come out. You know what I'm saying? This is a family. I don't want to say family, but
I get it.
Yeah.
PG-17 family.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like older. Teenage and family type shit. Come
Yeah.
out, introduce your family to people. You know what I'm saying? Show them that you really are from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Because you just be in your backyard. And, you know what I'm saying? It feel like that. But people that move around the city and is outside all the time in Chicago
Yeah.
ain't checking for this.
No,
Y'all agree?
They
You,
you know
you
they
just brought
stopped
it to
doing
my
that.
attention.
You know they
Or college. For
Once
the
they
numbers-
move-
once you moved it and then started charging, that's when you saw the decline, just overall. Now I agree with you. The older heads, older than us, you know what I'm saying? Oh, nigga, they have $100 to spend. You know what I'm saying? To go in the park and do they little.
they gonna
you know
set
what I'm
up their
saying?
tent and all
Niggas
that.
that go to
They
the
gonna
bar,
shit
like
they
they go to the
did.
bar like
You
once
know what
a
I'm
week
saying?
or I say
That's nothing.
twice a month. Like every payday, they go
Right.
to the bar.
That's nothing.
Like they go outside.
That's nothing.
But I also, it's like,
But my thing is, you alienated you, just like what you were saying. You may be weeding out in a sense, but to me, you are starting to alienate yourself.
Man, I'm too
You know what
worried
I'm
about
saying?
where the hell Javen Palooza gonna be this year to be thinking about some Chosen Few. I don't know none of them niggas. Javen right here.
still don't know.
Javen right here.
Still don't know.
And the wild thing is,
And that nigga gave me a comp.
besides Chosen Few, ain't nothing. They canceled everything else. I
They
can,
just
I can
ended.
take over the fucking city. See, we think alike.
Let's see.
Word, man. Is the taste still here?
It's in the fall.
You know what's gonna be a
shit
big
quick.
deal with this shit? Oh, Vegan Deal.
Yeah,
Like,
I saw
they gonna
that
have
because
some
of those
acts.
It has
because of
been.
them acts.
Yeah.
It has been the last couple of years.
Well, it was about 2-3 years ago. It was just a thing.
No,
Look,
last
'cause last
year
year was
last
Rick
year,
Ross.
It was
last year
pretty.
was
Yeah, I
Ross.
didn't go
Last
last
year
year.
they had Ross.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's like 4 acts this year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Vegan Deal gonna be a thing.
You going?
Yeah.
Chicago has good fests. Good, you know what I'm saying? When they do have them, especially if they are generated by the city,
Yeah.
they got some city back into it. It's like, oh yeah, no, this shit decent. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of them.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, no.
That's the perfect place for me to be, being as though I'm fasting
Here we go.
and on my health journey.
Here we go.
Yeah. Shit like Do Division Fest and Randolph Street Fest and wouldn't
Go
be
get this
no
Popeyes
good for
right
you.
now. Dude.
Y'all saw the
You ain't
story
shit.
I had about friendship. I wanted to ask y'all about friendship was dude. They said he blocked his friend due to back surgery. He had made the post that he went viral for saying I just blocked and deaded friendships of 4.
Oh, because he ain't say shit. He didn't holler at him.
You gotta step on it. You got little feet.
My bad.
I just blocked and deaded friendships of 4 of my homeboys. I had back surgery literally a whole month ago. And not one of those niggas. Not one of those niggas checked on your boy. I ain't say shit. I just blocked it. Blocked them. It is what it is. Niggas wasn't my real friends. What y'all think about that?
You felt the way about it.
Yeah, but him, I'm just saying, like, you got back surgery and niggas don't check on you in a month. Not checking
Yeah,
on you.
but-
Like, is he too sensitive?
Yeah, that's kind of like it's a lot of caveats to that
is,
too. Like,
right.
what is this nigga confusing niggas that was just his
That's what I'm
work
saying.
friends
Right.
or associates or something? What these is
Who
niggas
are
he
your
hung with
boys?
all
How
the
long?
time.
How long is this?
And then they probably
relationship
like,
pause
nigga, we
been?
letting you heal up a little bit before we
Said,
come
I
fuck with
blocked
you.
and deaded friendships with 4 of my homeboys. Homeboys is in quotes, though.
Okay.
See,
I had back surgery literally a month ago, and not one
So he mad that they ain't talked to him in a couple of weeks.
Nigga, you had back
Go
surgery.
somewhere,
You ain't
man.
going through
Hey,
chemo.
Hey, dog, go somewhere with all that, man. You hurt.
But that's what I'm saying.
You
Niggas
hurting,
don't-
right?
that's
Go
what I'm
sit
saying.
down and heal,
So
nigga.
niggas don't respond like
So you know what
like,
really
if any one of us in this room had back surgery, we not what am I asking? Do you expect? Does anybody in here expect anybody else to, or are you looking at them a different way for not? Like when you come back outside, are you like I ain't? hear
Do
from
I
you.
expect to hear from any of y'all if I had surgery on my Achilles? Do I expect to hear anything from y'all?
All right, expect is a hard word. Let me take this back. Are you taking note when you go outside and you like he did? I talked
No.
to you. I didn't. I haven't talked
My
to you.
mother did call me when I.
No. Hell no. Back surgery.
Hey, dog. I still
Oh, he
fuck
too
with
serious.
her.
there's a very short list of people that I expect to like reach out to me.
Back surgery,
You know
yo,
what I'm
like
saying?
what? Like what?
Man, what?
Nigga, you ain't got cancer or something.
on, man.
You on your deathbed, nigga. You had
on, man.
you had a torn muscle in your back. They done
he
pulled
don't-
it out.
He don't want to.
All
He
right,
don't want to
how
tell
many
the.
niggas you expect to reach out to you after surgery?
What kind of surgery? Back surgery?
Back surgery. A serious surgery. A surgery you deem serious.
Of my homeboys? Not well, maybe about 2. But if they didn't, I ain't gonna be like, he don't love me no more. Like,
How many do you
You
expect?
can't be serious with this question.
Just how many- just
You
out of the
know
people-
my friends and the people I hang with.
But how many do you expect to be like, damn, I ain't even, like,
boy, you
no,
like
no,
boy, you
no,
alright?
no,
even that, like
Yeah.
niggas that come by your crib all the time,
Hey
it's
nigga,
like,
you alright?
they stop or you don't see them due to the back surgery until you come out and they like, oh shit, yeah. Oh, you must be straight. Nah, I'll come back over because you know what I mean? Whatever. Like you ain't seen them all while you recovering from back surgery. How many will you take note of that didn't?
0.
Okay.
You don't expect
How many
nobody
you
to
know? 'Cause I
check
got
on
enough-
you?
Oh, I won't take no to none of them niggas. Nah, I'm good. Like I
Not your
won't take.
nigga, I'm just saying, in your group, how many? In your list of
How many you
people-
think
For
gonna
back
call and
surgery?
check on you?
Oh, I think a few of them will.
Like a couple of
Yeah, a couple of them will.
But the way-
But
That's not
if
what he
they
asked.
don't,
Listen.
But no. If none of them call,
Yeah.
I'm not mad.
Listen, this is
'Cause I
Steve.
know how
This
life
is Steve
is.
checking up on me after back surgery. What's up, nigga? Did you get them to take some of your stomach off?
I'm gonna say some bullshit. I'm gonna say, but here's the other part too about niggas though. You probably won't even know. Like niggas won't even tell you. Like,
Yeah.
niggas will be like, this girl will tell you or something will happen. Or
know
you
I'm
be like,
going in
Don't
to
me
get my-
move this chest.
If
Like,
you don't
nigga,
hear from fam
What
for a
is
couple
back
of days,
surgery?
it's like, okay, well, no, fam must have to sit down for a minute. You know what I'm saying? We'll get back on the get back. You know, that's why I'm like, this is silly. That's
What the fuck is back surgery? What is that?
a muscle or something.
Exactly, like nigga, you
you
was
gotta get taller.
you
Or
was
shorter.
in the hospital one day.
I hope y'all ain't gotta. Y'all go home and come back and finish the surgery.
Fam said in a month. Like,
They ain't called and checked on me in a month.
So he too sensitive.
Hey,
I just want to check.
Yeah.
Because somebody I know had surgery and like similar to back surgery, right?
you
And
related to this person?
before anybody could even reach out, this nigga post a picture of like what the new surgery. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't a surgery, but it was just like a picture of, you know what I'm saying, the swollen area. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, nigga, what?
Nigga,
I'm
I'm gonna
like,
give you
I'm
one
good.
even different.
And it was like he said later he was
he's
high,
the
okay.
bad friend. He's the one that's not. This nigga didn't even take the time to call their ass and cuss him out. Like, nigga, y'all ain't, you know, I'm just gonna block him and unfriend him. Like, nigga, how much of a friend was you to them to be able to cut off people that evidently was enough to affect you? Like, you ain't man enough to even call them and say,
no,
fuck y'all niggas, y'all ain't.
LaRon, it's a key word in that. You said blocked. He's a young nigga. That tell you right there, right? Because no old nigga don't even say blocked in no statement that they posted. Blocked. They're not.
Why you block him?
Yeah,
That nigga ain't called me when I got out of back surgery last month.
And he ain't saying what probably happened. I guarantee you, one or a couple of them niggas fucked his.
You know who that nigga was?
That
That was the nigga. That was the nigga that when who they all went out with. He bought all the drinks and shit. Like, they didn't really. He wasn't like one of them anyway. He was the nigga that barely didn't even get to go.
This what I
Barely did get to go.
He was the He was the nigga that was like.
Stall him out, Debo.
They only saw that nigga when they was around him anyway. Like, he think they his friend. They like, then homeboy, like, they don't even really know him like that.
I was gonna say my next question of fighting friends. Not you fighting friends, but two friends fighting in your, in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
How old though?
Right now,
Oh,
this age, two friends fighting.
No.
They want to pull
So
it. What do you break it up?
because you so close to them, you know what they fighting about, and if it's something that's been building, you gonna let them go for a while before you get in the middle of it.
When do you get in the middle of it? Well, let me ask you, do y'all break it up?
No.
Do you break it up, Jay?
Whoa, what?
It's if it's in my living room.
Yeah, if it's in my living room, no, for real, that's
obvious, right.
So you just
you're
let them.
absolutely right.
So,
yeah.
but what
Not
if
even in my yard. Like, it depends. Like,
what
it's
if-
like slow.
what if they ain't? What if they only friends through you
A
though?
little more.
I'm not breaking no.
same shit, same thing. I ain't breaking shit
Nah,
up.
wait a
Is there
minute.
ever a time you don't let two friends fight?
Yes.
Yeah.
When they're friends through you, when you're the only reason they're friends.
No, that's not.
They not even really. They like
You the mutual friend.
yeah.
I'm not
They
gonna.
because
I'm not gonna let
they
Daryl
don't
and
have
Randall
enough-
I'll
fight.
let y'all fight.
I'm not gonna let Daryl and Randall fight.
But they're not mutual friends. Y'all went to high school together.
No, that's what. Well, okay.
They don't know each other through you.
So your question is, would I
No,
let?
yeah, I was saying his, but yeah.
Right, but I was going with your question.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let them two motherfuckers fight. Randall and Chug, I'll let go ahead and do what you gonna do.
See, that's your bias, though.
No,
that
no,
is.
you
I
don't-
understand. He won't say that is a bias to that. There is a bias.
but
You don't
it's
see.
like-
No,
There is a bias.
you don't see if it's a bias. What bias is it?
Height.
Yeah, understand that.
The
To
nigga's
me,
a foot taller and about 100 pounds heavier. He will break that
What
little
if that
foot.
little nigga
Let's
think he
let-
can-
let's no.
Nah,
Okay,
take it
no,
off of
no.
them.
Now
Take
the
it off of them.
motherfucker
Take
was
it off
like,
of them.
"Fuck that,
No,
John.
I'm not saying that.
Go ahead,
Yeah,
knock
okay, so
yourself
you
out."
at least attempt.
Yeah, yeah.
if motherfucker ain't fighting in my living room, ain't finna break shit. And I'm breaking up.
What if
I live of the motto that two grown men who have a problem with each other, you do not get involved with that. You let that shit happen. As long as the cops ain't doing that shit and none of that shit, I'm not, man. Now, I'm not letting a nigga beat his ass.
Repeating is my family is here. My family is here. We had that situation in the backyard last summer. They cool now. Like the situation I'm talking about. But what I'm saying is, I didn't even really know what was happening. I didn't know the whole shit. But my whole thing is my family is here. This is where my family is.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. On my property is a
Yeah,
whole.
it's-
That's a
it
whole
is.
different.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
gotta.
But I'm not saying don't or do or whatever. I'm just like, hey, just be conscious of.
Yeah, it is reasons
mean,
you stop your friends.
No,
from
it
fighting.
is, but more so, I'm gonna let them go ahead
Yeah.
for the most part.
And then I ain't letting
It's some
nobody.
straight bullshit though.
But I ain't no let nobody beat nobody ass and pound
Yeah,
nobody.
you
And
ain't
then
gonna
yeah,
pound
I
out.
ain't. You know, if a
You know
nigga
what I'm saying?
down,
You
and
gonna
you ain't
squab
finna do
up,
that.
boom,
Yeah, I'm not
you-
finna
you
let that
let
happen.
him
But
get a little
yeah,
blood
but
off.
other than that,
Yeah,
nigga,
if y'all fighting friends, y'all fight. Do y'all fight them differently? Than, like,
I
when
do.
on the street?
I do.
yeah.
You fight a friend differently.
But some
Absolutely.
people don't. Because like when you turn it on, like you ain't really thinking like that.
What you say?
It kind of depends.
You just listen.
No. I didn't know how to word it, but he kept talking. So you know what I'm saying. It kind of depends. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been on the edge of literally fucking Randall up. Seriously,
Randall watching like
he knows that. He knows that. You know what I'm
But
saying?
even if it came to
But-
a fight, you would fight him differently than a nigga in the club or in the street or something like that.
More than likely, but it ain't.
because it's like rules. Like
Some
if
people
it's
gonna
your
fight,
friend,
bro, they
if it's
fight.
your friend, you ain't putting your feet on them. You
That's
know,
my next question.
It's shit.
I ain't stumping.
You ain't stumping your homie out. You ain't really using weapons and shit like that.
I ain't
You,
doing that.
In a
No,
fight
we
with a
here.
one-on-one,
you might bite his ass.
When two friends are fighting and
not
one
gonna-
get to put his feet on him, do you pull him off? Do you stop it then?
No, you hit him with the you ref it.
Same thing.
You don't like get in and touch him, but you be like, hey man, don't be kicking him now. You know
I
you
ain't said
do.
nothing for the first 2 minutes.
Yeah, you do that. But then if he just can't get it right, then you get in there and be like, man, your ass tripping. But yeah, your homeboys.
Put feet on him.
But now if that nigga done did, if he done violated, like if he done
Snuck punched him
like just disrespected your shorties or some
with your
shit.
kid
You know what I'm
fight.
saying? Like, yeah, then it's like all bets off. You know what I mean? You going in. But you should fight your friends with. You should beat their ass with love and care, like you would do your children.
Is this the shit you instilled in Jim Jones?
See here, this nigga, man. This nigga, man. I was finna say, cause y'all show jumped in the way that day when I was finna beat Steve ass.
Right. See?
So y'all broke it up.
See? Now Steve said.
Steve wasn't here.
Now Steve said.
Steve wasn't here.
And Steve was like, "Hey, no, Star leave out. I'm gonna go sit down. I'm gonna go sit down, and I'm gonna watch." For real.
Say, what else can
What
you
else?
do?
What you want me to do?
What else can you do?
You know?
You know,
I ain't gonna let you kill the
like
nigga.
if I have two of my friends there and they really didn't know each other or ain't got no like rapport with each other and they got into it at my house, I'm
that's
not letting that go down,
I've
bro.
seen
Again,
that. That's-
you going
that's
back
happened.
again. You keep
I
going
agree.
back to.
I agree.
And the
This
key
I'm
is,
thinking about
here's the
when I had
thing.
to deal with that. Yeah,
What if you're
no.
not at your house though, and that same scenario happens?
If they there because of me and they finna get into it, if it ain't about nothing disrespectful like that, I'm not letting that
See,
shit
there
happen.
you go. There's the caveat.
It's a caveat
Yeah,
to
because
it.
they ain't fit.
Now, if one of them done disrespectful happen, but if they fight over some bullshit, they done had too many drinks and it's some animosity. Like, I don't really know this nigga anyway,
'Cause
and he
I've
done
seen
said
it.
some shit on accident or something. Man, y'all
I've seen
tripping,
it.
man.
I've seen
Go
it happen where a nigga did some disrespectful shit, and the nigga like he didn't know it was fam girl, right? And they don't really know each other. Didn't know it was fam girl. Fam told him, and he kind of was like, so what? You know what I mean? At the end, it was like, oh,
no, hey nigga, he took the time to recognize the situation and give you the pass and say, listen, he don't know this my girl, homie, just stay. And then you be like, nigga, this our girl.
Next thing I know, that nigga swung.
I bet.
He was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I putting feet on people is I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Like some people fight with their feet.
That is true. That is true.
I don't know. Like if your first punch was a kick,
If I got a
I'm
friend,
talking about a stump out. I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
that's what we talking about. Yeah.
if I got a friend that fight with his feet and he ain't teach me none of that shit, he's not my friend.
that nigga pull out some move, you like nigga.
This nigga start doing some shit I ain't even knew he knew how to do. Like, what the fuck?
And
You ain't tell me you was a master?
yeah, I'll say that too. If I know a nigga that, you know, this nigga may know some martial arts,
get down like
and
Yeah.
you don't, yeah, absolutely, I'm gonna break up that. I'm like, no, sir, do not you leave him alone.
Man, yeah. I ain't gonna even let that shit
kinda adds
happen.
it on though.
No,
I've had
it
that
doesn't.
3 or 4 times where I'd be like, leave this nigga alone. Dog. Like, leave this nigga alone. And niggas be like, what? You
think I'm a- you think
grab
I'm a
this nigga
hoe?
dick? You think he? And they keep poking the bear. And I'm like, he baiting you, bro.
Muscle
He kinda-
memory is a motherfucker,
That's what
boy.
I'm saying. I'm like, he
Hey.
kind of baiting you. Like, at this point, he kind of, and he like, what? Don't tell him shit. And I'm
All right.
like, do I listen to him or him? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't tell him shit. I'm like, nah, I'm going to keep telling him.
No, but you already told him 3, 4, 5 times.
And now he kicked in the jaw. Right. You know what I'm saying? Or even that, where it'd be like, no, I'm going to just show you. Let's just play. Let me show you what I would do to you. Man, this nigga, give me some meat out the freezer.
You know, ended up in the guillotine
real
or
shit.
some shit.
Like niggas play boxing. That's why I be having
Play boxing.
Yeah, they be like, nah, let me just show you how. Or the best time is after any boxing match. We can go into the Haney and Garcia shit because anytime, just like in the 90s when Jordan get through playing, niggas want to go in the backyard.
Yeah.
And they pull a hamstring.
Now we out here.
They can't go to work on Monday. You be like, damn, the game was that good. How you fucked up? Like,
What's the number one reason friends fight over? You think? What's the number one?
Playing too much.
Playing
Just
too
horse playing?
Yup.
Playing too much.
Men, yes.
Usually, like, if you hear it, be like, man, such and such got into it. It'd be like, how? Like, because that nigga told him to stop and he didn't, or they was playing. It'd be like, why was they even doing that in the first place?
Or games. like a competitive challenge
Okay.
game.
With the trash talk with it.
Right.
With
Right.
with a little bit of liquor.
No, scratch all of it. No, you know what? Scratch everything we just said.
Liquor is in
Trash
all
talk.
of them.
Trash
Trash
talk.
talk.
Trash talk
Trash
is the
talk
reason
right
that,
there.
that friends
That-
get
yeah,
into
it
it.
don't even gotta be a
know what
sport.
I'm
Nigga,
saying?
we could be that. Niggas be trash talking off a sport they watching.
Watching.
You
ain't even playing. Ain't
you
nobody
a
playing.
Curry fan, and this nigga a LeBron fan, and them niggas will fight.
Yeah, arguing over
You want to know
LeBron
why?
and Steph.
It's because one nigga be like, that nigga a hoe.
Or that nigga
Because
don't know
and that
basketball.
nigga take it.
This nigga
and
keep saying he know
what the
basketball.
fuck you
This
mean I
nigga-
know basketball?
And that nigga used to coach or used to
Shit.
play,
Yeah.
but he out of shape, but he still got to write out like a motherfucker.
How long do it take you to get over it, though? Like, how long do it take you to get over a good fight with your friend? Like, how long? How long it take you to
As long
for
as
y'all to be
It depends.
talking and shit? Like,
It depends.
and the first time y'all see each other, is it?
Did I win
You
or
know I
lose?
fucked you up.
Did I win or lose?
Is it one of them?
If I win, I'm showing right back up like we friends, nothing happened. If I lost, you need to apologize.
You ain't, nigga, man, you ain't have to do me all like that, though, nigga. Yeah.
So we not friends. Okay.
You treating a nigga like you ain't even care about him or something, man.
You been
Like,
wanting to fight me since. That's what a nigga always say. You always wanted to fight me the way you fought me last night. You been wanting to beat my ass. You been had a problem. I ain't even know. I like
It's, the reason I
That nigga
asked
said
how
you need
old,
to
because
apologize.
I couldn't imagine doing no shit like that right now.
nah, we too old now, but
Wait,
that shit still be happening.
I know it be happening. I've had to break shit up. But I will say this. If we in public and I see any cop, anything like, yeah, nah, I'm moving this shit around, bro. I don't even want to have them conversations. We out of town and shit like that. Like, nah, we're not even making a scene in that manner. I will break that shit up in a minute like that, grab one of them niggas and we walking this way.
They
You
go
know
to
what I'm
cops.
saying?
Hold on, let me punch him real quick. They be trying to get the last lick.
Nah, I'm grabbing a
That's when
nigga.
they really clash.
I'm grabbing a nigga, damn near having him in a chokehold and walking the
Beside you.
opposite direction.
Whoever you grab beside you.
No, I'm grabbing the closest motherfucker to me.
But y'all notice though, the last one, y'all notice though, go back to some of them fights. It was always some shit that's been festering. And one of them was just like, well, man, I'm tired of this nigga, man.
Yeah.
Like he just talk too much or something. It been a thing that just been irking
That's
one
what I
of
said.
them.
Well, at this age, we could see it and tell. We'd be like, this is finna happen right now. But you know what I'm saying? And that's why you seem like you on that nigga's side.
Nigga, I've been waiting to get.
Cause you know that nigga's story. You know he been like, you like, nah, just chill. We just gonna go out. We just gonna, you know he
Nah,
got a
nigga,
problem
this
with
nigga
this
all-
nigga, but you keep. And this nigga had too much to drink or whatever, or this nigga
That
had too
one
much
day.
to drink and pissing this nigga off. And now, like you say, you turn into the ref, and you like, nah, chill. And this nigga keep egging it on because he think he got him velvet. You know, we been there.
Yeah.
Seen it a million times.
Me and this nigga, man, because
But I let him go.
we 2 weeks,
I'ma talk shit.
we 2 weeks
Of
apart
course
from
you
each
are.
other, right?
Yeah.
So we the same motherfucking sign, different months, and I've
Yeah.
known this nigga since kindergarten.
Okay.
And when we was younger, oh yeah, it's a few times when it'd be like, yeah, me and that nigga would get into it. But that's like, cause we was damn near like, you know, that's more like brothers.
Sibling rivalry.
You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Like that shit was stupid most of the time. It was just, you know, playing the game. You know what I'm saying? And fucking get into it, and then fuck you. You cool.
I was
Yeah,
finna beat
all
Kid
right.
Waz
and it
one
was
day.
nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Just to change it up a little bit.
Okay.
Same thing with Speaking of 2 Men Tesla.
Pause.
So Gerard Carmichael.
It took a couple hours today.
Last week.
Oh no, I totally forgot.
Nobody
Man.
watched it?
No, I
Watching
totally
that
forgot.
dumbass show,
All
bro.
right, cool. Nobody did their homework. Cool. But go back to the 2 Men Tesla. Andy Garcia. Ryan Garcia. With the I didn't get you wasn't here last week, so your take on the fight, just real quick, and you know, like 60 seconds. Just what was your take on the fight?
The nigga won and lost the fight. He lost and won the fight. I'll say that. Ryan Garcia, the nigga was losing after each knockdown, he wouldn't do maybe just towards the end of the fight he started doing something. But them early knockdowns, he would knock him down and then let Devin Haney win the rest of the round.
Okay, so so you had Haney losing?
Yeah, he lost.
I mean,
but
I'm saying-
barely.
I'm
It was
saying
still
on the
close.
card.
It should have been close. He done knocked him down about 5 times, right, fellas? It was about 5 times or 4 times, 5 times.
It's 4-5.
And the fight was still
One
like
up.
1 or 2 points. It was still a close fight.
Right.
Well, because he did a bunch of goofy shit as
Yeah,
well. you
that's
know
why
what
I was
I'm
saying he won and
No,
lost
we
the fight.
talked about it last week. I just wanted to get your take on it.
Yeah.
So I want to open it up to the drug test, and then also, now they saying that the
Haney
third,
said he don't want a rematch.
the third drug test said that it was the second drug. Well, they found a drug test that said it was found drugs in the system, and then another drug test said there was no drug in the system, and then Tank and Haney got into it in Miami or wherever they got into it at because Tank is on the side of Ryan Garcia
Yeah.
and saying that it's clearly some bullshit in the game, and I just want y'all to speak to that. What was everybody take on that?
It's boxing too. It probably is some bullshit in the game.
And that go back to why I said it got to be UFC.
Boxing.
This don't happen in UFC. Is all I'm saying.
Boxing.
But that's because it's only a one entity thing. It's a
Right.
dictatorship.
And that's what I'm saying.
No.
The purses ain't gonna look the same, man.
Yeah.
And that's what I was trying to say when you brought it up the
The
last time.
integrity goes up.
No.
No.
Because it's still
Integrity costs.
it's still biasness.
Integrity costs.
Listen,
I'll
It's
give
still,
you that.
It's still
the biasness in UFC is them. They got their journeyman, and it's did the same way, but it's just one sanctioning body. You know what I mean? It's just like no, fuck all that.
there's
I
other
would say
sanctioning bodies, but it just ain't no
You know
money
what
in
I'm
the
trying to
motherfuckers.
say.
Yeah, but I know what you're saying, but it
Either-
ain't shit.
Boxing, boxing as we know it should go up to the UFC, but it's the same as like hip hop. Hip hop, I think, they didn't stay street where everybody get paid like boxing.
Go back to what you said. Boxing should do what?
I'm saying boxing, as long as it's been around, you would think that it'd been infiltrated like hip hop, and it gets corporatized as fast as hip hop did. Boxing's been around longer than, you know what I'm saying, it's been around. Hip hop's been around for 50 years, and it's corporatized, and it's not really even ours no more.
Boxing is the one thing that can't go that way because it's a one-man sport. I'm my fighter. Nobody should be sanctioning me, telling me you got my weight sanctioning, but nobody should be telling me how to fight, how I should fight and build myself, bro.
What if we did that with hip hop? That's all I'm saying. That same.
What is he saying? I'm missing something.
All right, no, we keep going.
No, what is he saying though?
No, he would
Because I'm making
he would fall
I'm making
left.
a
You
whole
know what I'm
argument that we
saying?
made before with the UFC shit. But no, but with the Haney shit, I'm saying
What
that
is he talking about hip hop?
He would follow. I'm like, I'm tracking, but I'm like,
I'm
You
just
saying
saying
boxers should be in 360 deals?
Like the UFC.
yes, he is.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
No, that's what
No.
he
I
said.
am saying that.
That's
No.
what he said. I swear to
If
God,
hip-hop
that's
went-
what he
if
said.
hip hop went that way as fast, then
Part of the
Why
reason-
didn't they go to? I didn't skip over boxing.
Part of the reason UFC is
Because
how it
mobsters
is.
don't do 360s.
First of all, UFC
To the same with the mob.
UFC started as a kumite.
I get all that.
So now what Dana White did was take it from this backyard, not backyard, but just underground thing
obscure.
to mainstream. But you got Bellator, you got UFC, you got different. And now Bellator and these type of things are more boxing. They ain't really
Right.
sanctioning the fighters within Bellator. Like if you cold, come fight. K1 and all that is like, if you cold, come fight. UFC, I mean, that was some Dana White shit. It didn't have to be that way. But it didn't have to be that way for it to be successful.
I agree.
Yeah.
It didn't have to be that way. But leave boxing alone. Don't water down boxing. The sweet science, leave it alone.
Y'all ready?
Science, man.
Y'all had anything else on the Haney Garcia?
Haney scared for the he don't want no rematch. He's scared. He said this nigga knocked me on my ass too many times. And he better not go fucking with Tank.
No, he needs to just chill out for a minute.
You think he need to go back down?
Yes. Yes.
I mean, that was at 140. If he can't do nothing at 140, the only thing he can do is he better stay at 40 because Tank is at 35 and Shakur's at 35.
But they've already seen the playbook now for Haney. If I'm naturally bigger than you, if I'm stronger than you, you're gonna try to box me and I'm gonna knock your ass
Yeah,
out.
because he don't hit hard.
You know,
You see them jumping up. You see them going up to go try to get him.
crazy. Got to. This is easy money.
Who you think his next fight gonna be?
I don't know.
It's gonna be a bum. But who
It's
you
gonna
think
be a
his
bum.
next payday gonna be?
Next payday for Haney.
Yeah, I'm thinking Teofimo Lopez.
Well, see, you gotta be looking like a year and a half in the future,
That's about right.
maybe.
I think Teofimo.
Maybe. That Haney fight.
Well, he
looking
might
back
think,
is
he
so
might
funny.
think he'll have a better chance with Shakur because it ain't like I don't know. His pop's gonna keep him away from all them niggas.
This song, you shouldn't start by saying,
Nigga, I said it, I know that you mad. I've emptied the clip over friendlier jabs. You mentioned my seed, now deal with his
Who
dad.
is
I gotta
this?
go bad, I gotta go bad.
Whoa!
Yeah, drop.
All his
Drop a
shit.
50 bag for the mob in the spot. Drop a 50 bag, 29 for the pot.
All his shit sound like fighting
Really
songs.
trying to keep it
None of that shit
PG.
your
I
boy
was
talking about. You don't
trying
know
to
what he
keep it
talking about.
PG. If you had a set, they give your ass a DP. True civilian gang in real life, you PC. You know who really bang and set my nigga YG. You know who really bang and set my nigga Chuck T. You know who even bang and set out there is CB. And nigga Cole losing sleep on this, it ain't me. You better have some paperwork or that shit fake T. Can't be rapping by no
And I
way.
definitely need your take.
I mean, it's true, a nigga slimy for my AP. Just like I met your
Can I say something? I just want to say one thing. Right? You know what my thing with the Drake songs is? They all sound like fighting songs. They sound like, whether, I ain't even got to the lyric part yet. Or
You
who
said my
win the
thing
lyric.
is like that's bad or that's good? You said my thing is.
That's why I feel it more. Cause it sound like he going at, like it's, now I ain't going to the lyrically who's better yet. Just sonically, how it sounds. He's in the right zone, bruh.
I think sonically, out of all those, this was the best demo.
This was his best.
I mean, no. I mean, period.
Oh,
Between
on
both.
sides. Okay.
The production on all three of these motherfucking tracks, Jesus Lord. Especially that second shit,
Now I'm gonna have to go to Ahmad to find out
He had a visual
lyrics.
on
What
this.
the fuck
That
was he
helped.
saying?
which helped. No, that helped. But
shorty breathe. Shake that ass.
What he
bitch.
saying in here, Ahmad? Is he hitting him with some shit, or is he just jabbing him?
He's jabbing him, but the only problem with this entire song, because especially when you go to the second verse, is he's shooting at everybody.
So, okay, that's my next question. Is it unfair because he has to shoot and everybody's fighting him? So
I get it, but this one nigga right now, this one nigga, if you pay attention, right, because you can obviously tell you reading the internet, you reading Twitter, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you pay attention, you need to play this differently.
If that's the case, why he didn't respond to Kanye? He made a whole song. He made like that.
he ain't say nothing about Kanye in none of these
He
records.
just ignored Kanye.
You know, Kanye.
You think he's scared of
He
Kanye?
went it now.
No, he made a whole album about Kanye.
Now,
Oh shit.
the way he went at Weekend, and specifically Cash,
that track there, boy.
Who is Cash?
Weekend's man.
Hold on.
falsetto, saving for a hip hop nigga. You don't need to be at home, dog. You a souvenir out the gift shop, nigga. Still mad about that one hoe. We ain't even fuck. I just live locked with her. I get active when it's wartime. I ain't even really let my dick drop, nigga. What the fuck? I heard Rick drop, nigga. Talking something about a nose job, nigga. Ozempic got a side effect of jealousy and doubt. Never told y'all niggas put a nigga in the bars, let a nigga rock, kinda like your old job, nigga. House sitting on some land, but it's out where no one even really know y'all niggas. Bitches gotta drive 2 hours for you pay them just to give a blow job, nigga. Must've started up a snowball, cause my last record deal was 400 ends. These days, that's a low bar, nigga. Hey, who's next on the list?
That's tough.
I didn't know niggas love UK beats like this.
Yeah. What? I knew exactly.
New York.
That's hate.
New York drill.
I didn't know. No,
New York drill is all UK beats.
Correct.
Hello.
Seat laughing at you, pussy dying, it's a war cry. Weekend music getting played in all the spots where boys got a little more pride. That's why all your friends dip into Atlanta paying just to find a tour guide. Able run your fucking bread, need to buy some more chains for weekend music getting played in all the spots where boys got a little. Weekend music getting played in all the spots where boys got a little more pride. That's why all your friends dip into Atlanta paying just to find a tour guide. Able run your fucking bread, need to buy some more chains for some more guys. Let me find another street nigga I can take to the game courtside. Let me get a useful ride for a rapper, take the nigga on a horse ride. Anything to take a spotlight off the fact the boss is a drugged out.
Oh,
little
you saying he ain't been
no.
shooting
If
enough
you,
to your life?
hey, you gotta rewind it back because that nigga keeps going. That I'm telling you, it's damn near 16 that is dead at Able and
To
Cash.
the game courtside. Let me get a useful ride for a rapper, take the nigga on a horse ride. Anything that weekend music getting played in all the spots where boys got a little more pride. That's why all your friends dip into Atlanta paying just to find a tour guide. Able run your fucking bread, need to buy some more chains for some more guys. Let me find another street nigga I could take to the game courtside. Let me get a useful ride for a rapper, take the nigga on a horse ride. Anything to take a spotlight off the fact the boss is a drugged out little punk sissy from the north side. Rock him talking shit again.
Nah, you go to ASAP.
That's ASAP.
Yeah.
Yeah. So can I say something? How many songs have Drake done? Do you know right off top?
From this, 4.
4. How many of them have been mostly at Kendrick out of the 4?
2.
2. He has to shoot at how many rappers though?
He doesn't.
He doesn't.
He can ignore.
I didn't
all.
ask you how.
One.
He doesn't have
No,
to.
no.
One.
Well, not. I don't mean has to as in I have to respond to him. I'm saying has to as in all the ones with names that are talking about me.
Don't put me in that
You
shit.
don't gotta respond.
Wait.
If you do,
Hold
go,
up.
if you do,
Wait a
go
second.
respond.
Y'all-
Don't
y'all-
put me in
y'all
that
not
shit.
understanding my question.
I'm talking to you.
But
Now,
y'all
however
not-
you want to
Talk to the
respond.
nigga that's talking
he
to you.
he don't
Talk
have
to
to-
the nigga that's talking to you.
I'm talking to you.
Bro, who?
No.
Talk to the nigga
Wait a
that.
second.
No,
Talk to the
I'm
nigga that
continually
has.
talking
At that
to
time.
you.
So I
Wait,
gotta
wait.
just keep
No,
it-
no. At that time.
y'all
Hey,
wrong.
Lorine,
Talking to is two different things.
Lorine, this is what I say. This is what I say. You have to talk to the nigga that has at that time to the number 1 song in the country. At that time, because it's not
you.
like that.
What was the number 1
Euphoria.
song?
Euphoria.
Like
No, Euphoria.
Play Euphoria for me, please, sir.
No, it's
Can
not.
I hear? Can I hear the record?
No, it's-
I can't hear the record because
it's
I
not
bet
a-
it sounds horrible.
It's not about that. Listen to what I'm telling you. It ain't about your personal opinion or what you think the record
But
is.
so y'all personally
No,
think
I'm
this
not.
man gotta keep talking to him when he gotta
No.
fight 20 versus
He
1.
don't.
No.
Y'all say he
has
don't.
He
to.
just showed he don't when he asked about Kanye.
Future got a
Kanye
name.
just shot at this man. He
Kanye,
like, nah.
everybody think
I'd rather
Kanye
not.
crazy, and he might be getting he might be getting around to him. Y'all see it's a fight off. It ain't they dropping shit, bro. Maybe that record coming
this-
down the pipeline.
This one.
Why y'all feel like he need to be talking to who he need
If
to
you
be
get
talking to?
jumped, you fight everybody.
You said what?
If you getting jumped, you fight everybody. You said it's 20v1.
No, you
fight
normally grab one and you do what you got to do. and take the fuck over there.
Because you understand.
But this is right.
And this one nigga,
This is right,
this one
though.
nigga keeps you asked this nigga to come outside, and this
Yes,
nigga
you
came out. And at the time, the nigga it was even 2 records a piece of drop because 616 in LA dropped when you dropped this. So again,
Y'all
Which I
some
love.
Drake haters,
Hey,
man.
niggas sleep
Y'all
on that.
some
Six-
Drake
Nah,
Niggas
he's
sleep on
snapping
that
on this.
616 in
616
LA.
in LA.
That shit
Find a way.
is insane.
Nigga.
Al Green, that
Find a way
shit.
to make
No.
Kendrick be.
I'm telling
y'all
you,
don't even know what
no.
this nigga talking about
Lorine,
half of the time.
yes,
These be
stop.
fucking-
You talking to me?
So that lets me
Ain't
know
talking-
you.
ain't
That
talking
lets
to
me
you.
know
Ain't
you have
talking to
not
you.
listened. You have not listened to both sides of this coin. That's what it tells me. So you know what? Sit back and chill.
Them superpowers get neutralized. I can only watch in
I kind of knew it when he
silence.
said
The
something about the
famous
beats.
actor we
You know what I'm
once
saying?
was
He on these battle
carrying
beats.
on
Okay.
spiraling.
Relax.
Moving just like a degenerate. Heavy antic is feeling distasteful. Why calculate? You're not as calculated. I can even predict your angle. Fabricating stories on the family front, cause you heard Mr. Morale. A pathetic master manipulator. I can smell the tails on you now. You're not a rap artist, you a scam artist with the hopes of being accepted. Tommy Hilfiger stood out, but FUBU never had been your collection. I make music that electrify 'em. You make music that pacify 'em. I can double down on that line, but spare you this time. That's random.
You just don't like the Teddy P.
You not fucking with that Teddy?
Putting you to sleep, huh?
You ain't fucking with that Teddy?
It's funny. He did kind of like play that shit
And I
out too.
won't tell truths about you.
Don't fuck with that Teddy, yo.
It's not a battle.
You hear them horns? Horns is always about battle. You know that,
Man, the man ain't even said nothing. Y'all right.
Because you
I'm
said
talking
the
about
beat.
the beat.
That's what you said.
The beat ain't even dropped. You just hear one instrument. Y'all.
Yeah, I'm out the way, yo, no.
He asked if it's battle music.
Okay, I ain't thinking about no reaper. Nigga, I'm reaping what I sow, okay? Got a bitch in
I still ain't heard the beat. I heard a horn.
The beat
and
hasn't
the
dropped. The
Jackson
drums
all
ain't
in my
dropped.
house
Exactly.
like I'm Joe,
Y'all
okay?
wrong.
Hell,
Okay, here we
Make some
go.
boys and them types sell they
Here we
soda,
go.
okay? Everybody wanna be demon till they get chipped by your throwaway. And I might do a show a day. Once a lame, always a lame. Oh, you thought the money, the power of fame will make you go away? Have you ever played? Have you ever? Okay, nigga, let's play. Have you ever walked your enemy down like with a poker face? Have you ever paid 500,000 like to an open case? Well, I have, and I failed at both, but I came out straight. I hate when a rapper talk about guns, then somebody die, they turn into nuns, then I hop online like pray for my city. He faking for likes and digital hugs. His daddy a killer, he wanna be genius. They must have forgot the shit that we done. Dementia must run in his
this
family, but
nigga
never
got the
get shaken.
sound effects
I
for him
parked
and
his son. The very
everything.
first time I
Y'all,
shot
you
Drake,
ain't
don't
hit
hold
the
me to
ones
me
for
that
Drake.
I had his
Drake
music
is
higher.
way
Drake
down.
haters, bro. I see what it is now.
I'm not a Drake hater. I'm
Y'all
actually one of the
some
people.
I don't even
Drake
give a
haters.
fuck about either one.
You can actually rewind it back. I've had more arguments defending Drake in this motherfucking place than love that. So I'm not a Drake hater at all. I
think-
just see it is what it is, and
I think no.
This is what I understand about you people who say what you
Drake
just said.
I
attention
said
is
Drake
going-
snapped on that last.
His-
Yes,
his problem
everybody
is-
that was
said that.
until we
Y'all
heard
right,
anything.
that's it, we heard.
Y'all right about his problem though, that his attention is going to too many places. Like he all over the place, right?
No, right now, this
This
is his problem.
Brony ass niggas trying to see
And this is
Compton.
a big-
The industry can hate you, fuck them all and they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body. I'm
Where
John
at?
Stockton.
everywhere,
Beat your ass out the Bible if God watch you.
Everywhere.
Sometimes you gotta
Everywhere.
pop out and show
The
niggas.
Dodgers.
Certified
The
birthday.
Dodgers play
Everywhere.
this shit since
Everywhere.
it dropped.
Where the Dodgers play at?
L.A.
Exactly.
This is what I said.
Nigga, you don't hear Toronto playing no goddamn family matters. They ain't playing that shit.
That's what I said about Drake. He has to deal with a club banger, and he usually put out good
Agreed.
songs where and
Well, his
last
shit
week
bang.
this hadn't dropped. And then as soon as I said
As
it,
soon as you said it,
As soon as I heard this shit, I was like, oh, this is a problem. Because I heard LA going
here's the
crazy
problem.
specifically.
No.
you ain't even know Mustard
Yeah,
had a
so-
problem with this nigga. Mustard, like, this the first time Mustard and Kendrick ever did a beat together.
it was crazy, dude.
So there's Mustard showing sides.
When it wrong,
The shit dropped, and it's like, even if you don't like
They
it,
not
this
like
and that,
us.
this
They
is
not
about
like
the
us.
whole
They not like
coast.
us.
They were
This is
playing
that
this.
bop.
They were playing this everywhere. Cinco
say that-
Cinco de Mayo parties were playing this shit everywhere
Drake is
that
on-
weekend.
But the only thing I would say though, here in these spins and how we doing this shit, and when he do this shit right here,
Drake, they're not slow. Rabbit hole is still deep. I can go further.
Drake is a man with no idol.
Yup.
He got a whole coat. Like he like even if you fuck with Drake and you on the west side, you better not say it out loud.
At all.
Drake don't have that. He don't really got no. When you go to Atlanta, they like. You go to New York, everybody like you ain't hot right now. Like you can't go back home.
It'd be different if you was
you
from
can't go
here.
back home.
You're
And if
not-
you go back home, you
Go to
you
Toronto.
out-
Let's see what happens.
Has anybody from Atlanta responded off of that third verse?
Nope.
I know one person ain't.
That's a
Can't.
problem too. Simon seemed like you on the side. Like when you not if you not you have two choices. You can say nothing, and that says you on Kendrick's side. You have to stand up and say I'm on Drake. I would ask y'all this. In this battle, let me turn this down a little bit. Who would y'all say the underdog is? Who was the underdog in this battle?
To me,
I'll say Drake purely because of the numbers that's against him.
No, I would say before the battle, before all this shit dropped, before I'm gonna say this, before all this shit dropped,
like I'll say like
the general public,
like that with Future. I just want to for the audience, starting from Like That, when Kendrick came out with Metro and Future on Like That, and you knew it was up.
I'm thinking it's gonna be a wash.
Who was the underdog?
Kendrick.
Kendrick.
I'm thinking it. No, I'm thinking it's going.
With the exception of hip hop fans and Kendrick fans,
I'm thinking Drake is the underdog because I'm in my mind. I'm like Kendrick finna kill this boy.
Overall, general listener.
That's what I'm thinking.
The whole understanding mixed with the hip hop. I would bet Kendrick is the underdog.
He was the underdog.
Well, that's different because Drake got more fans. But as a nigga like looking at battles and stuff, like I mean, just the average person that feel like who rapped the best.
Well, no, see that's bullshit because y'all. I've been listening. Motherfuckers not even paying attention to who rapped the best or who's saying this or that. Motherfuckers are paying attention to if I like the track or not.
But y'all acting like the boy ain't saying nothing, bro.
We're not saying that. No one is saying that. You know, you do realize
y'all getting mad because he addressing.
I like
y'all
the
getting
shit
mad
he
because
put
the
out.
nigga addressing everybody that's saying something to him.
That's his goof ass fault.
I mean, I don't think it's.
I will say, and if you want to,
I got a lot of
Laurent, I will say this. I will say this, right? I will say this.
Is it over, or is more records coming?
It's gonna be subtle jabs.
Yeah,
I think that shit.
No more direct.
That shit that happened in front of his crib. I do believe the reports that slowed something down. But Kendrick ain't gonna do that.
That's some shit from the
That's
weekend.
Toronto. That's some Toronto shit.
Yeah, because I seen that in the news too.
Yeah, that's some Toronto shit.
Jesus Christ. It takes a man to be a man. Your dad is not responsive. I look at him and wish your grandpa would have wore a condom. I'm sorry that you gotta grow up and stand behind him. I know the challenges always go beat us home. Sometimes our parents make mistakes that affect us until we grown. And you're a good kid that need good leadership. Let me be your mentor since your daddy don't teach you shit. Never let a man piss on your leg, son. Either you die right there or pop that man in the head, son. Never fall in the escort business.
Going in right now.
Bitch, even if you got bitches, never code switch, whether right or wrong. You're a black man, even if it don't benefit your goals. Do some push-ups, get some discipline. Don't cut them corners like your daddy did. Fuck what Ozempic did. Don't pay to play with them Brazilians. Get a gym membership. Understand, no throwing rocks and hiding hands. That's law. Don't be ashamed about who you with. That's how he treats your moms. Don't have a kid to hide again. Be sure. 5% will comprehend, but 95 is lost. Be proud of who you are. Your strength come from within. Lot of superstars that's real.
I heard something. Let me see what you think about this. I heard the Baby King nigga was helping him write some of that shit. What you think?
I've been listening.
I heard
Baby
somebody.
King been coming out when he was like the number 2 nigga shooting at my girl.
I heard somebody was helping Drake write his shit. What you think about that?
I think back in the. I don't think right now. No.
See what I'm saying?
Not
I
right
just
now.
made that up.
No, not right now.
I just made that up out of nowhere. And look,
I said no, not right now.
But
I
you
don't
didn't
think.
believe you.
I didn't believe you. I don't think nobody's writing Drake shit right now.
no, he said not right. He said flat out no for Kendrick shit.
I do believe.
No, I'm talking about in this battle shit. But
No, I do believe Daylight wrote for him previously, but he wasn't going to do that now in the battle because he knows Kendrick knows that shit. So not against this nigga. I can't do that, and I can't get bars from that nigga in this battle because that's an LA nigga. Right. That's not gonna work very well for me, right?
Did you see Metro respond?
Didn't he? They said the man made a whole a Drake beat.
He made a beat and told motherfuckers the best verse gets a beat, and then he upped it. The best verse gets 10K and a beat. Second place will still get a beat.
Hell no.
He got motherfuckers going crazy rapping on, and he didn't say diss Drake, but people are doing it in dissing Drake. That's the craziest part. He didn't say. He just said best verse. He didn't say best verse dissing Drake.
But the hook is something about Drake though.
It's BBL Drizzy.
Yeah,
BBL Drizzy.
The writer is gonna automatically write to that. That shit fire.
That nigga said, shut your whole ass up and go make some drums.
Be right back.
Somebody said Kendrick should drop a verse to it, but he ain't gonna do it though.
If he did, that
He
shit.
might though.
No, you know who I think will? You know who I think will?
Oh.
Come on, man. Who's gonna jump in? Listen to the beat and who would jump in and rap on that.
Yeah, Ross will play with it.
See, man, that nigga got too much to deal with, bro.
BBL
I understand
Drizzy.
that. I understand that. But here's the thing, right?
BBL Drizzy.
I will say this: the one
hit up
to me,
everybody though.
to me,
he gave Kendrick 2 songs, and shit. He trying to steal on everybody in the circle. Like, I ain't mad at that.
but to me, the one battle that he did win of the known ones that he had against Meek, one of the main reasons he won is because he made a club record.
Watch this. This is when
And right now, that's what he's up
fuck
against.
what I'm talking about. Drake visits the plastic surgery.
This cake will make you show up. I know you've seen this glow up. As BBL Drizzy.
Hybrid, welcome back. Oh, I see you brought the fam. I didn't know you had this many kids. It's really great to meet the Grams. Now, how is that BBL looking? I'm glad that you didn't go down to Brazil. Can you finally sit down? How does it feel? I would tell you to sleep on your tummy, but abdomens really need more time to heal. Today we'll be doing some rhinoplasty, your brow lift, and a cap shine. You can do with some Botox if you ask me. Another penile injection. I'm sorry, but that would be sloppy. I'm a guy that takes pride in his work. If you act too much filler, it'll end up all floppy. Am I still invited to the party? You bring the ladies and I'll bring the lines? Yeah? Awesome, I'll see you at 9. If you feel any pain, take these and you should be fine.
Don't act like you don't know me. These hams deserve a trophy. Baby, it ain't no mystery. Got the best BBL in history.
These niggas is wild.
And that's the thing. He's losing at his own game. He's the internet nigga. And it's like, nigga, you make diss beats that end up in the club dissing niggas. Kendrick, check. You make memes and shit that go viral that diss the nigga that you battling with. Metro, all them, check. Like, you kind of losing on the fronts that you created. You said, come outside.
Why y'all think he losing?
Wait, because I'm naming them. The things that you usually win on, you losing on, and then the thing that you said that he can't do, he did. You said, come outside. I know it's gonna take you to make a quadruple entendre. That's something I don't even get. That make 616 in L.A. And then they got fucking pages of why that's a numeral number. Then you said, I know it take you forever to write. Bang, bang. Like, you drop something and then he stepped on your shit 2 times. He took over the weekend. Then the number 1 song in the country is this. And you, like, you really don't, you kind of spinning. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I would say that he lost. Now, losing. I don't know if this is the end of the 9th. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if the fight is over. Bottom of the 7th. I don't know where we at in this fight. But right now.
Well, when you get jumped, you're supposed to lose.
But the Heart Part 6, he shot at Kendrick. But if he would have not talked at the end of that shit, he would have done better for himself.
Service, yeah.
Because he sounds so defeated, whether he sound defeated or not. And I know he was trying to get off that arrogant shit. But at this point in time, when you drop that song, this nigga got motherfuckers dancing everywhere. And again, I don't know the last time you seen this many young people dancing or just people in general dancing. Motherfuckers just period. Maybe the last song. I don't care what genre of whatever that had anybody dancing.
Nigga jarbled a whole bunch of tweets together and made a song.
It's a problem right now.
The Pulitzer Prize winner is definitely spiraling. I got your fucking lines tapped. I swear that I'm dialed in. First I was a rat, so where's the proof of the trial then? Where's the paperwork of the cabinet is filed in? 1090 Jake would've took all the walls down. The streets would've had me hiding out in a small town. My Montreal connects stand up, not fall down. The ones that you getting your stories from, they all clowns. I am a war general, seasoned in preparation. My jacket is covered in medals, honor and decoration. You waited for this moment, overcome with the desperation. We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information. A daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it. We thought about giving a fake name or a destination, but you so thirsty, you not concerned with investigation. Instead, you in that Venice studio, it's a celebration. You gotta learn to fact check things and be less impatient. Your fans are rejoicing, thinking this is my expiration. Even the picture you use, the jokes and the medication, the Maybach glove and the drug he uses for less inflation. Master manipulator, you bid on a speculation. You dumb and reactive, nigga, I'm petty with dedication. What about the bones we dug up in that excavation? And why isn't Whitney denying all of the allegations?
Y'all care about lies and hip hop beef? Like when we go,
Not really.
Only when
Depends
you
on how much of a stretch that lie is.
Only
Man,
when
it's who can beat up the dude the worst to me.
You said what?
Who can beat up the dude the worst?
Do you care how much truth is in the beef?
I ain't that high. I know what's true.
Like the tea.
I appreciate more truth.
Like how you really know what's true anyway? You ain't in that circle.
Right.
Mother,
I would appreciate more truth, especially when you bringing in so many other people, women and children and shit, like from both sides.
This about to get so depressing. This is trauma from your own confessions. This when your father leave you home alone with no protection, so neglected. That's why these pedophile raps and shit you so obsessed with. It's so excessive. They acting like it's so aggressive. But you just never known affection. I don't wanna dish you anymore. This really got me second guessing. Touch My Body by Mariah Carey play. You probably start reflecting. I never been with no one underage, but now I understand why that's the angle that you really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted.
Don't tell me you don't want to beef. I don't want to beef.
I promise I'd have been arrested.
Also, it was really.
Nigga said, I don't want to beef no more. This is getting like.
It was really funny that
Don't tell me that.
this nigga.
We at war. Nigga. Like what? Like so now I'm a bitch if I hit you.
This nigga started one of the first lines on Family Matter, and he kept saying that I was trying to keep it PG when this nigga is accusing you of being a pedophile. Is absolutely fucking hilarious.
That nigga accused him of all that shit. And that nigga
That shit is just funny. Whether he tried to,
All
yeah,
that
I'm trying to
shit.
keep it PG, and it's
All
like,
that-
nigga,
yeah.
no, you know, that's no. Somebody should have said, nah, just no, flip that. Don't do
You don't have
that.
no real friends. Ain't that what he said?
Don't do that.
You
Don't
got
do
no real
that. Nah,
friends.
not right now.
Man without an island. You don't really know who to shop these raps around to because you don't know who's really loyal.
Your ass in extreme danger. Stop buying views and buy comments. You may as well keep the paper. Shit you about to need for later. I give a fuck about your streaming data. You could drop 100 more records. I'll see you later. Yeah, maybe when you meet your maker. I don't wanna fight with a woman beater. It feeds your nature. If you still bumping R. Kelly, you could thank the savior. Said if they deleted his music, then your music is going to a hypocrite. I don't understand why these people praise you. Sounding like you sent him commissary when he needs some paper. Album dropping soon, no wonder you turn a clout chaser instead of doing hard labor. Nigga, I see you when I see you like Fantasia. Whitney, you can hit me if you need a favor. And when I say I hit your back, it's a lot safer.
I ain't gonna talk.
I promise.
Can't keep talking to my wife like that.
Yeah.
But they can keep talking about.
I'm not gonna lie, this shit was some
That's
word
what I said.
exercise.
That's the lie. That's what I said. There's no proof of either one of them. There's no proof he a pedophile. There's no proof he hit his
Really
girl.
a worthy
The whole
competitor
song
if
with
I
this
was
man
really
talking
a
about
predator.
BBLs and the man
Lying
say
there,
something about his
blogger
wife.
and
He can't
editor,
keep
but-
talking about his wife.
No, I will say this.
niggas is-
No, I'm gonna say this. Hold on.
Definitely
Turn
got
it
you.
off. Turn it off.
I want to hear him
That's
talk.
not what I mean. When I say
10 more records
can't
to
keep talking
drop.
about.
The one before the last one, we finessed you into telling a story that doesn't even exist.
Oh, you saying this way he should have
And
talked
you go and drop the West Coast one and try and cover that up.
Just shouldn't have. 'cause
I
he
would
was
like
saying the
that
same
one.
shit he rapped about.
That would be some shit I could dance to if he wasn't
Just said that.
tripling down on some whole other bullshit. But, you know, at least your fans are getting some raps out of you. I'm happy I can motivate you, bring you back to the game. Like,
It's the white flag.
you know, but just let me know when we're getting to the facts.
That whole
Everything in my shit is facts. I'm waiting on you to return the favor. Like,
Where you hear White Flag at? Just let me know when we get into the fact.
No, I will say in the bars he said a couple times that he don't want to rap no more. He did say that. He literally said,
I'm not beefing with somebody that's bringing up.
Yeah.
Like this, I ain't beef. That's what I was asking you when he was rapping.
You in full defense mode. That shit is funny to me.
I just don't like how everybody be hating on Drake. Like he
Who's
like,
hating on Drake?
Man, all y'all is Kendrick fans.
That's- who
y'all
told
Kendrick.
you that?
No, I take that back. Kendrick stands. Cause for the past 2
don't
weeks,
stand.
y'all
Who told
been
you that?
acting like Canada ain't been saying nothing, and Canada been dropping.
I have a question, right?
And because he gotta, because I ain't say gotta, I'll take that back. Because he's been trying to spread the punches out, right? Y'all saying he ain't doing enough.
No, I'm not. That's one reason. It's just one reason. That's not the only reason why I say what I say.
You're funny.
That nigga gave great bars, right? That nigga gave great bars. He gave to me a couple okay songs, right? It's the Family Matters shit is dope. If we're talking directly to Kendrick, some of the best parts of that shit, he's not talking to Kendrick.
Yeah, Kendrick got one person.
So if I'm
Kendrick
talking,
got one person to fight.
I know that.
Drake got
That's
20.
great.
I ain't mad at
but
that.
if I'm
He
having
battling
it,
them all. I
great.
ain't mad at that.
So
I
what
like
am I
that.
supposed to
I
do?
do
What
like
am I
that.
supposed to do with the fact
I
that
do like that he
battling them
he's
all,
not
bro.
getting jumped. Like he going down swinging.
Trying to fight these niggas off, bro.
that's
but
cool?
I
But
wanna-
I'm talking about this conversation between him and Kendrick.
Yeah, you could have made a
Kendrick
song
is
for
only
them.
fighting him.
You could've made a
Y'all
song
said he
for them.
gave Kendrick 2 songs, right?
4.
No.
Oh, you mean by himself? Yeah.
Directed at him.
Yeah, he gave him 2.
Okay, bro. I'm not. Listen, I got. It's niggas hitting me in my head, and I'm finna just keep talking to you. No, I'm gonna give.
So
I'ma
the
give
2
you
best-
yours. Okay, boom. And I might come back to you because it looked like it's finna be a summer of fighting. I thought they was
I
finna
don't
put
think
out.
so. I don't
I
think
thought they was dropping these records and finna turn them to albums or some shit.
You damn near got an album
The
with all
battle
with all-
album or some shit
all-
like.
That's 4 from each. So that's an album right there.
But this nigga talking to everybody.
How you
Like
wanna
so
make that
now,
album?
so
You
now.
put Rick Ross in there too.
Let
now
me.
you got the, now you
So
got
this is the
deluxe.
caveat. That's what I'm going to get. Okay, now you was talking about Kendrick is really beating on you, so you need to focus on him. Well, that's one way of thinking about it. You got this nigga who's the baby father to one of the most important brawls ever been to me. Am I correct in saying that or no?
Who?
ASAP, right? Mm-hmm. You got Rick Ross, me and him was that. We got a whole history.
You don't have to. Here's the thing. I get why you respond to ASAP. You don't have to respond to ASAP.
You don't have to, but no. What I'm doing is building the house, trying to show you how y'all trying to say Kendrick is the most important, but it's how Drake views the importance, right? So the ASAP diss might not even really be it ain't a battle thing, but
But at
just
this
a
time,
thing.
none of those people had dissed you. You had already dissed them in a previous song. All those people you just dissed again, you would all diss them. You would diss them already in another song.
So Rick
and
Ross-
wait, hold on. And since then, none of them had dissed you again.
Yeah, he kind of cleaned them up. But
Nobody
I
had
did
dropped
wanna say
new
this.
records since then.
I did want to show this. It was a tweet.
I don't know enough about it to even be able to.
Then why are you talking about it?
Nigga, because I'm here talking with y'all. I'll talk about what the fuck I want to talk about.
I just figured that you had some real information. You just going off how you feel.
I know this. I know that boy kicking his ass sonically. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about them lyrics.
You hadn't even
the
heard
sonics
the
of them.
damn
opinion.
The
You can't-
sonics of them
Exactly.
records ain't fucking with
You
that
got that.
boy.
You
bro.
got that.
Opinion.
Period.
Everybody has that opinion.
He has to deal with that Atlanta verse.
Period.
There was a tweet that Billboard or they put out the records. This was Kendrick Lamar's "Damn." They put out the numbers. It was number 1. Drake's "More Life" was number 2. Incubus, which was another song.
These old songs?
Yeah, this
This
is
is his whole album.
2018.
So this shows 2018.
Yeah, around 2017.
Drake responds to the tweet and says to Kendrick, "Amazing to see our music moving." And in that same time, he says, "Congratulations." He goes on stage and he says, "Congratulations
To Kendrick?
About that, because he basically
Okay,
he number
okay.
2 and Kendrick got number 1.
Okay.
And this is fans, and you could be the one to respond, but this is his response to Drake saying congratulations to him back in what you said. This was 2018.
Tell me what you gonna do to me. Confrontation ain't nothing new to me. You could bring a bullet, bring a sword, bring a morgue, but you can't bring the truth to me. Fuck you and all your expectations. I don't even want your congratulations. I recognize your false confidence and calculated promises all in your conversation. I hate people that feel entitled. Look at me crazy cause I ain't invite you. Oh, you important, you the moral to the story. You endorsing, motherfucker, I don't even like you. Corrupt a man's heart with a gift. That's how you find out who you dealing with. A smart percentage you I'm building with. I want the credit if I'm losing or I'm winning. On my mama, that's the realest shit.
So they say he been coming at this nigga forever and he been ducking it, so he had to finally respond because the fans. And they was kind of saying that he probably should have ignored like he been doing.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think he should. He should.
I'm
He
not saying
got
that,
to.
I'm not saying it either. At this
You
point,
got to.
this was 10 years in the
You
making.
don't ignore.
This has
when
been.
you-
This
I
is,
feel like
some
when
people say
you're of
12
his
or 13
stature, you
years in
don't
the
ignore
making,
it.
but this has clearly been over a decade.
That man been shooting shots at that man since Control.
He should have. Yeah, he
Were
should
they
have.
were they blatant or
Yes.
was it like the
Blatant.
direct?
Okay,
joint?
so I
If you're in
say
the music industry, if you Kendrick, you know that's
this
that's
is.
it. Hey, that
no, you saying
I'll
Kendrick
say-
been shooting at him?
Yeah,
right?
I'll say this real quick. It's just real quick. What happened with Control? Rappers responded verbally, but nobody really took offense. Drake took offense. Drake was really salty and mad that he would come at him and call him a friend and all that, right? So then the next time you heard Kendrick's voice was on the BET Cypher, and he said, tuck the sensitive rapper back in his pajama clothes. Everybody knew he was talking directly to that nigga. And ever since then, he's been talking to that nigga a lot.
So let me ask you this, Juan.
Nigga, who knew he was talking to him? Stars.
Are these records, because you probably know, right? Are these records, how many of them, well, they might not have been as direct as Kendrick's, but how many of them subtle jabs he been throwing at him since he realized that dude was coming, like coming at him?
You mean Drake throwing at Kendrick?
Yeah. Because y'all say he's never done it.
No. Drake threw subliminals back at him, but that was
not as.
But you got to remember,
like you wouldn't know that he was talking.
But rewind this back to Kendrick.
You would if you was listening.
And he said in the BET shit, he said if you say Candyman name, nigga, because that's what he said in Control. Any of you niggas, just say my name. Let's go.
Like the boy should have.
Yeah, I think they went too far with their allegations, with the two Me Too allegations. That's basically what they both got Me Too allegations that can bring federal investigations. They both, I don't want to say snitching because we don't know if it's true.
Especially
or not.
in this day.
But
and
I'm saying
age.
they could bring an investigation on both of them.
I hope
I think when
that's too far in this in beef and this Me Too movement. Should you be conscious of Me Too shit you saying?
Hell no. When this war is war. I'm talking about your mama, your kid, everybody get it, bro.
Yeah. Y'all agree?
We fighting.
Yeah, and this gloves off, nigga. Especially once we start mentioning people's real names who aren't like known in the industry, like, that they're not involved in this. Like, yeah, then it's definitely all gloves off now. And you know that's happened to that nigga twice, man.
Do you think this gonna kill his career though?
No.
Yeah.
It's gonna hurt.
Drake.
No. You believe I know they came out that it was a lie, but that don't necessarily mean it was a lie. But the reports that Universal trying to quash this and they say they losing money.
No.
Do you think it's anybody that's because he's such a money generator? Do you think that it's almost like a public stock? Like you like nigga, I'm looking at the money go down, nigga.
Not yet, unless you start seeing it affect in some way that he's like something he's doing.
I don't think it's shown, but I think it's
that's when it'll be.
They're trying to be like, if this keeps going, like I don't think it's shown, but they don't want it to show. I think that's the whole thing that they trying. Do you believe that?
I don't know what brand he has that he really got out there that would be, you know what I'm saying, that people could
that's
really.
That's what I would say because
outside of the Nike knock the shit, but that ain't regular shit. Like everybody don't rock that shit.
Just like rich white people, the higher ups that's not in the culture. They just looking at like, based on what I hear and see, this will.
But if their kids are like, because those kids are gonna follow whatever everybody else is doing, and right now the kids are like, fuck Drake. Right? So if that happens, it don't matter. It's gonna go up.
But even if that, it's just like some of the kids group that that same group that you're talking about is undecided, and I don't like that. He's been winning and killing shit for so long that I don't even like that he's. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, any competition that he usually come up against is not a question in his fan base. This is kind of, I don't like how the seesaw is going. There's too much weight on the other side. Like, I don't even like that closeness. Like, especially if I'm up with the money. Like, I'm not.
So you're not even looking at that. You looking at these numbers.
That's what I'm saying.
When the numbers move, then you move. You don't give a fuck about none of this shit until the numbers move. Because even still, you still getting streams.
And that's what I'm saying. You're trying to work this,
but
you're trying to work this artist when Taylor Swift and Beyonce are 1 and 2. And so it's like, nigga.
Motherfuckers say Beyonce every time she drop.
Got it. What I'm saying is if Drake's last shit as an artist or whatever, and all that shit is politics and all that shit behind the scenes, you're trying to get this nigga in the Taylor Swift swap. She got 1 through 17 with her when she dropped her album. Is this helping or hurting you get that up there? Like, if you like, nigga, stop all that shit because I'm over here trying to do these meetings and all they keep talking about is Kendrick. Stop that shit. Or are you like, no, this is
the record label don't care because just right now it's all going through 2 different licensing deals, but.
And that's the other thing. They pulling shit off. Shit that it be up, then it's down, then it's up. Kendrick taking the copyrights off so people can make money. Do I match that? Do I do that? Do I do the
That was a
same
great
thing?
move.
Like
That was awesome.
That was a great
Yeah,
move.
it's
But they
like-
can't afford to do that because there's too many ties in that.
Too
He
many-
can do
that
that
was-
because
yeah.
he has a direct licensing deal. So everything on the that's all it's his shit. So I'm just licensing you, and I guarantee you that licensing deal is
so
it's
all of that, does
nothing.
that help or hurt? Like, are you looking at this shit like, nigga, stop that shit because we
I do know any brand attached to Drake does not want Not Like Us to keep going because they don't want
Too
people
late.
screaming
That shit
you're a
dead.
pedophile and shit.
that shit going into the
And
summer.
that shit, yeah,
That
and I
shit
know,
is
and that's a
wild.
problem, and you know, and
Drake,
because of the style of song, it's great for bands, which
I don't
makes
think
it
the
even
boy
more of a
pedophile,
problem.
though.
That's okay. That's fine. Okay, I don't know.
You think it will gain traction though? You think people will start believing he's a pedophile? Has it ever been outside of this allegation? I've
I
never
will say
heard
this.
it.
I will say this. Right, just because the kids on the internet and they keep harping on this point, and this is nasty to harp on this point, but the legal age is 16 in Canada. And I just say any of you niggas and all the niggas, because Metro got caught up in that shit and he been deleting tweets. And Joe and other niggas, you know, you just made, I'm happy you made 21. I can't wait till you turn 18. I'll be waiting. All that shit. You
17-year-old girl
niggas,
came out.
you niggas is nasty.
Yeah. The only difference between
All
17
you
and
niggas
18 is a
nasty,
birthday.
man. That is some
I
nasty
hate that.
shit, man.
Niggas be like, she
You
ain't
niggas
18
is
yet. Like,
nasty,
so
dog.
if she, anyway.
But there is a 16-year-old model that he is connected to, and she was definitely 16.
I got two more things. One on the topic of y'all ain't got nothing on something Drake and Kendrick. Down this rabbit hole of all this shit in the music and going down this shit. I heard about one and learned about another. No Diggity and Toss It Up is beef against each other. Y'all knew that?
Who?
The No Diggity song. To speak to it. You don't care.
I can't remember what it was about, but I remember when it came out. That's why they took the beat.
Yeah. So
That was the whole.
which
Because
one
back
came
then,
out first?
no dick.
No diggity.
No Diggity came out first with Teddy Riley and Dr.
Black
Dre.
Sugar, yeah.
And then the Teddy Riley, I guess, was supposed to do the beat with Aaron Hall, and he got mad and grabbed Tupac, and they did the same beat. It's Aaron Hall and Tupac on Toss It Up, but it's the same beat. Let me see you toss it up. No diggity. No doubt. I heard that.
Because it's the same thing as hit 'em. It's the same players hit 'em up.
It's another one. It's
I got No Diggity.
it knows and Toss It Up.
Which one you got?
Toss it up.
Maybe I need to hit a record again because
Toss it up. Beat slammed. That drum in the back.
You know what?
that's No Diggity, right?
I like to play.
I know that record. Let's hit Toss It Up.
No diggity, no doubt. Play on, play
This one really wanted that because it get everybody to the dance floor.
Exactly.
You know what's coming. You get you ready.
Yo, Dre, drop the verse. It's going down.
Okay. We know.
Cause I promise y'all, I was finna say, what the fuck is Toss It Up? When he first said it, until he said Tupac, I'm like, okay. I promise you I was. Exactly. Thank you. What's the next battle? This is fun.
I put Toss Up.
Lord have mercy, Father, help us all. Since you supplied your phone number, I can't help but call. Time for action, conversating, we relaxing, kicking back. Got you curious for love, passion. Now picture that. Tongue kissing, hand full of hair. Look in my eyes.
Hold on, wait a
Time to
minute.
make the bed.
Wait a second. No Diggity is the bigger record, but I think this record won though. Is the one though. Like
Not go around the room. What you got, Mark?
that's the bigger record right there.
I ain't saying what's bigger. Which one is better?
No diggity.
I think Jay was right. That Toss It Up kind of that's nasty.
Play on.
Drum on that slam.
No, play Toss It Up again.
Lord have mercy, Father, help us all. Since you
And then the
supplied your
top.
phone number, I can't help but call. Time for action, conversating, we relaxing, kicking back. Got you curious.
You got it, Mark.
Yeah.
Doesn't that motherfucking
Yeah,
West Coast
nah.
whistle go throughout the fucking hook too?
Yeah, nah,
Anything
toss it up. Toss it up.
That's the
Sonically-
only. That's
sonically
the
is the better
look.
record.
That's the
No Diggity
only.
is the bigger
that's
record,
the that's the only thing that's killing me there because part of the record is the hook.
The toss it up.
Yeah,
Let me hear.
that's
let me
the
hear
only
let me hear
thing
that.
that.
I can't remember.
Which one?
Toss it up. You was right though, Jamie. This record right here. 'Cause I was like, what the fuck is toss it up?
Lord have mercy, Father, help us all. Since you supplied your phone number, late night, hit the highway, drop the top, I pull over.
I like the way it's going down.
I know this is him singing.
Yes.
And he got Jonas. Oh, hell man. Yeah. Toss it up. Toss it up.
Better than No Diggity. Now, I heard, like I said, I heard.
Everybody voted on No Diggity though.
I don't know.
I thought
Toss
this
it
was
up.
something that happened.
I'm gonna go no diggity.
You talking about the sonics of it?
Just whatever. Which one is better than
Yeah,
you?
just whatever song is better than you. Why it's better is you know what I'm saying.
All right. They had a beef again. Can y'all guess the beef again? That's when they had beef again.
No.
When who had beef again?
All right.
Blackstreet and Tupac.
Nah, baby, nah, baby, nah, baby.
I mean,
Oh,
against what?
Tupac. I ain't mad at you.
I ain't mad at you.
Nah, baby, nah, baby.
Don't leave me, girl.
Did
That's
do
a
that
tough
shit
record.
like
I guess change is
6
good
months
for any
later.
of us. Whatever it takes for any of y'all niggas to get up out the hood. Shit, I'm with you. I ain't mad at you.
I ain't mad at you.
Got nothing but love for you. Do you think? boy?
It's kind of not fair with me because it's like R&B records against rap records. Like,
No, the first one was kind of too R&B / rap records.
nigga, that was
the
a
first
big
two were
record,
kind of
though.
even.
Yeah, just because it's Pac. It's toss it up. That's Pac. He rapping.
that don't leave me, girl. Please stay. That's a jam, bro.
Quick to holler at a hoochie with the same line.
But this record right here, it's like
This nigga, and
I ain't
it
know.
had motherfuckers saying this shit for
you
years.
didn't know that. Huh?
yeah, man.
I ain't mad at you.
Yeah, man. This was a thing. Like,
Yeah, I didn't realize them motherfuckers had beef. That's back in the day.
oh
when
yeah, I
this
didn't
was-
know they was beefing.
I was
Either.
going down the beef rabbit hole, and I found a lot of.
Why? The Teddy record didn't give him a beat or something. He wanted?
It's Teddy and Aaron. It's got to be
It was
between
Teddy. It
those
was
two.
between Teddy and Aaron, and Teddy went with Dre, and Aaron got mad, and he wouldn't grab Pac, and he gave him the beat. I guess he had already gave the beat to Aaron. Aaron took too long, or whatever, you know.
The shit that happens all
Industry
the time.
shit.
Industry shit.
The
But he
reason-
already had the beat.
The reason you heard fucking Kendrick on the Alchemist beat. I mean, Alchemist didn't send him that beat this week. Like, that beat was just sitting there.
That No Diggity, toss it up. That's closer. It can go either way. That
This nigga still trying to figure it out.
it's just them records was that like y'all said, that one record was just monumental. I ain't mad at you. But that Don't Leave Me, girl, that shit was fire though.
I know. But if you did it the whole like they used to do when you got to get rid of one of them, I can go find me another song with a nigga whining on.
Yeah.
Don't leave,
My
don't leave me, girl. Yeah, man.
hit it again.
Please stay with me for a while. Yeah, that's a nice record.
Quick story. Tell me the time you dubbed the shit, and you wanted to double back. You dubbed it too soon, and you wanted to double back.
Turn, but I gotta fight to fix the ride.
Because I'm trying not to go back to like fucking high school. and shit.
Anytime you dubbed the chick too soon, and you was like, "Fuck, I'm gonna double back. I'm finna get that little pussy." Because I sent her away. I know I can get it again.
No, it definitely happened in high school. I say it definitely happened in high school. She ended up marrying the nigga too.
Did you double back?
I tried to, I couldn't.
Oh, you couldn't?
No, she was with that nigga, and she ended up.
I ain't never had time. You ain't never turned down no pussy. Y'all niggas ain't never turned down no pussy.
I swear I'm wrecking my
That's why I
brain
went with
trying
Amar.
to.
That's why I went with Amar.
I can't even think of
He
that.
bougie. Y'all ain't bougie.
It might have happened, but I don't remember
Y'all
it
ain't
if
never
it ever
turned down no
did.
pussy.
I went all the way back to like 92.
Heart
Like,
beating the pulse, nigga. I'm
Man.
sorry.
tough.
I can't remember one.
And what happened?
You ain't never double back on no pussy.
That's. So you nigga, have never been in a situation where you had some pussy and turned down some pussy.
Well, so when I hear you say turn down, I'm thinking you mean like, no, I don't want to hit it. I done had chicks that wanted to come through, and I was like, nah, I ain't trying to fuck with you tonight. Like, but if you talking about the first time, and I'm like, no,
Not the
that
first
ain't.
time. Have you had a chick that wanted to get with you, and you dubbed her and didn't want to get with her, but then later saw her in something and you wanted to get with her?
You mean to fuck or like
No.
be in a relationship?
Whatever reason.
No.
Whatever reason. You said no and didn't want it yet.
Nah.
Nope.
Not why I wanted to get him back. Like I
Nope.
seen him later. Like, oh man, I should have kept her. Like, nah.
This nigga,
can't-
why that nigga know why?
I don't know who
That
listens.
nigga,
Shout out to
Bro, I don't remember that. Like it might have happened, bro. But I don't remember it, bro. To even make up a story and tell you. Like I don't remember that ever happening.
You lied about your surgery. You lied.
Damn. All right, man. Well, I ain't got shit else, man. Y'all got anybody pass away? Any congratulations? Anybody have a baby? Any life? Any death happen?
It was a boring week that on that front. I said on that front.
Oh, that
Yeah. Rest in peace to my mom's friend Steve. Like last of her crew that moved in the building at the same time when she moved into the building she stayed in, the senior building she lived in. So it's like, yeah, it's been a rough couple weeks.
Yeah.
Prayers to all that's involved in that.
Yeah, and speaking of mothers, yeah.
She probably the shit in there. Like she leaving every day. Like
she's the
my son finna come get me. Yeah, I'm finna have a baby. She got a birthday party. Like,
she's
like,
the mom in the building, like type shit. My mom is just different. Like she, you know what I'm saying? Like she don't fuck with nobody type shit. Like she don't bother people, but she would do shit like, you know, she come down and get her papers because she up early in the morning. She take all the papers and drop them at everybody's door. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. That was just my
around
mom.
and shit. They like, why you in here? Like, you know, you been.
Yeah.
I don't want to say in jail. It ain't like jail, but you know, just when people they can't move and she can, they like.
What time is it?
8:30.
Okay, that's 25 hours.
No. Congratulations.
About to be 9 a.m. Monday morning.
Timestamp.
Everybody, it's, you know.
Timestamp round.
I haven't eaten anything solid in 25 hours.
That's cool. Yeah. I can see it. I can see it. It look like you.
And I'm going to hold off on this juice because I don't really want it right now. I keep grabbing this water.
How many shits have you taken?
None.
So you ain't lost. You ain't. Hey, episode 229.
Oh, and happy Mother's Day.
Oh, yeah, that would be this weekend. Happy Mother's Day. Shout out to all the mothers out there. You know what I'm saying? You know we love you here at the A Lot Podcast.
Shout out to my baby mamas.
Y'all get them kids, man. Hug them tight.
But my mama,
What about your
Shout
baby
out to
mama?
her, too.
That's what he said first. He said his baby mama first.
Said baby
That's what he said. Yeah.
Shout out to my baby
Shout
mama
out to her, too.
man.
thank you for having me.
When is this? Sunday?
Okay. You done forgot. Hey, he got shit to do. Hey. Damn it.
29, man. We out.
Oh man.
Mom and Lisa.